Captain's log. Stardate Canada Day. Pineapple, what have you been doing?
I don't know, but what you're talking about, but I've just been celebrating Canada Day at Timmy's watching hockey, eh?
No, I mean, when it comes to this hyena guy.
Ooh, that's what you're talking about. Well, essentially, he's my Zengo, eh?
Welcome to 225 at Night, the show where we talk about weirdos on the internet. I am Delta225.
I am Pineapple. Welcome Neko. Welcome Fanitucci. Welcome welcome Robotnik. Welcome Just Another Kirby fan. Welcome Titan. Welcome Swordmaster. Welcome Hover. Welcome. Welcome Tusk. Welcome DPG Games 177. Welcome Darkrai with a goat. Welcome Kira. Welcome.
Kira.
Funny. Welcome White Glove. Welcome Ashthorn. Did I miss anything? I won't miss anyone. Oh yeah, and welcome Yoko Ono and welcome Laura.
Call her by the real name that she has on the screen.
Also, welcome Razor, Lucas, Shorko, Calum. Fucking A. That's a bunch of names I can't pronounce. Welcome Jojo. So yeah, tonight on 225 at night, it is Canada Day. However, that doesn't affect anything at all that we're covering.
Of course.
We're gonna so yeah, let's get Laura on the show and then we can get into the backstory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and welcome MKT Steam Rail fan. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Anyways, but yeah, let's get Laura on the show and then we'll explain the backstory.
We'll explain further once she is on.
There we go.
There we go.
Ladies and
All right.
Laura.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me on the show. It is good to be here. Please hold your applause.
Nice.
It sounds like you're in the back rooms, Laura, by that.
Again, I'm wearing my headset, so here I am.
We are live from the back rooms.
Indeed we are.
And Kira, it's not the first time Laura has joined. If you don't know our history, our first interactions were actually calling her out, and that caused her to change for the better. And then she's been a part of our show a few other times, including when we called out her piece of shit abusive ex-boyfriend Nate.
Yep.
And the person we're covering tonight is related to that. The person we're covering goes by Hyena, otherwise known as Walter Hartwell White.
That's right. That's right. This is an episode of Breaking Bad.
But yeah. So essentially, when we called out Nate and we were able to convince Laura to break up with that pedophilic piece of shit. Hyena didn't like it very much, and we're gonna get into why. Though before we get into this, do you have anything to say either to or about Hyena, Laura?
Well, I did want to say this now that me and Sonia did cut ties with Hyena after what happened. And yes,
Nice.
Pineapple was also in the group chat, in which he can vouch for that. And what the funny thing is, he pussied out of the server knowing that he's gonna get called out.
We're gonna get into
we'll see that. Mm-hmm. We have the screenshots of that.
Yep, we're gonna get into it. But yeah, let's take a trip down memory lane. Though before we do, there is one thing. Like, we're doing this in chronological order. So the first screenshot is from the night Laura originally came on the show.
Yes, I'll go ahead and share it with you guys now.
Yeah, no problem. This ought to be good. Alright, yep, I see the screen share. Yep.
And I will share it with you guys as well. There you go.
Alright, cool.
And he says, and I'll let you do it, Delta, since he deserves a Zengo voice.
Of course
Yes.
he does. Hello, I'm Hyena Razor Droid from YouTube, friend of Nate and VA Norris channel. I came here to maybe have a chat about the events you heard about a drama that's been happening. I just want to say my perspective of the situation, just a chat, nothing too serious. Can I join in your chat? I just want to speak my part and VC with my friend just to join in.
The interesting thing about that, he immediately says friend of Nate. Context, we had Nate on the show initially. Thought he was a decent bloke before we knew
Before he knew who
what
he
he was.
really was.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is, he sent this the night Laura initially came on the show, talk about what she had done and what she has thankfully changed from. But yeah. So yeah, it's interesting this happened. I don't believe we didn't do Collins that show. So
Yeah, we didn't. I don't believe we did at all.
So yeah, this was the exact same day as it earlier than the show actually happening. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to the next one. So this is post us calling out Nate, and as we can see here, Walter White wasn't too happy about this.
I kind of want to do a Walter White impression.
No, yeah, fucking do it. Fucking do it for the rest of the
Right. Okay. That's
Go ahead,
still
do it.
baloney. You shouldn't just block him. Why the heck can't you still be friends? And Pineapple can go away. He knows nothing. You should stand your ground and not listen to stupid Pineapple. After everything you and Nate have been through together, you shouldn't let people like that tell you what to do with your love life. Or your life in general. It's wrong and threatening, and that's also against the law. Pineapple and his spies are nothing but cyberbullies who use information of the past to their advantage. People move on.
One, we literally, at this point, I'm just gonna say, Walter White here, Hyena, is my own personal Zengo.
At this point, yeah.
He blames me for everything. But at the same time, all we did was call out Elizabeth, called out Nate on that stream because both of them were being pedophilic pieces of shit,
In which they were.
and still are. But and he acts like this, and then it continues by going to the next one.
Yep.
If someone forced me to break up with Amelia, I would stand my ground. You are braver than this, Laura. That shouldn't mean you should abandon Nate. He's not just a boyfriend, but your friend as well. Implying friendship is more significant than relationships.
Not to mention, it's fucking abusive.
Very
Like,
abusive.
Like, aside from being a pedophile, he would regularly freak out on you. Is that right, Laura?
Yeah, like he was freaking out because he was saying something about like Delta Pineapple thinking you were basically taking me away, which I chose my path to leave him for what he's done and posted those NSFW to Swordmaster.
Yeah, not to mention tried to groom a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Before
Wasn't it like was it Nate who one time his mom walked in on him and she's
yes,
like,
it was
Yes,
Nate.
it was.
and she's like, "What did I tell you about talking to minors?"
Yep,
Too.
that was.
Oh,
And
man.
JoJo, no, Hyena is a completely distinct person. They have been seen in the same together.
They are different people. They are different people.
They are.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, just continue.
All right. He's helped you change, but your fear of Pineapple is casting away the only person who makes you smile. You're more happy around Nate than anyone else. That's the truth. Without him, I fear you'll never feel happiness again. I want you to be happy, and your true happiness is around Nate, both as a friend and someone you care for. You should never let others control your life. It's wrong.
One, we never controlled your life here, Laura. We were just
No.
we were like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit pedophile. You should break up with him, and he was a piece of shit to you. So
And
He
so
was.
you did.
the gall Hyena has to say here that I fear you'll true happiness again. being away from Nate is fucking laughable.
It's
Well, it
laughable
is.
and insulting. And I'm pretty sure
And
you've been happier ever since you broke up with Nate, right?
Yes, I've been actually pleased that I broke up with him, and he hasn't talked to me ever since, so he can just cry like a baby all he wants.
Nice.
yep. Anyways, aside from this, this happened shortly after the stream on Nate. It wasn't something I was going to act on because I just thought it was funny. In fact, we showed this. Actually, it wasn't on the stream with Nate. This was the stream where we called out Nate in the call-ins. My
Yeah.
bad. After
Mhm.
that, but I wasn't gonna act on it. All we did was show these screenshots completely censored to hide his identity. Because as funny as it was, I had no animosity to the guy despite him calling me out because he's just some random retard on the internet.
Mhm.
That's what I thought, but the thing is, he kept trying to force you and Nate together, didn't he, Laura?
Yeah, trying to get me back to my horny ways I did from the old days, which I refused to do. Because with Hover, for example, he did not like that, so I quit doing it and stick to cosplays instead. Final
Yeah.
words.
Yeah. He kept on doing it, and he continued to do this to the point where I was like, hey, Laura, you probably shouldn't talk to this guy anymore if he's doing this. It's your choice, but
Mhm.
but you probably shouldn't talk to him if he's doing this because that night you came to me crying because he
Yeah.
was heavily pressuring you into this.
Yeah, he was. Because he basically was saying, like, you guys were lying and blah, 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 which you guys weren't lying the whole time. I knew you guys were right about him all along. So now I know what he was doing. He was trying to put me into his own hands of making you guys look like douchebags. No offense.
It's none taken.
None taken whatsoever. But
And
yeah.
am I serious?
But it after but yeah, aside from that though, here's just my DMs with Hyena. He for whatever reason wanted me to talk about someone who had already been exposed on presumably 225 at night, and here's how he went. He sent me these two videos,
Oh.
and then I say, you are vaguely familiar to me, but who are you? Because I was just going to talk to him. I was going to talk to him privately about this originally before I said to block him. I got ahead of myself. Um, but he never accepted my friend request, so we never talked. But I did recognize his and it's like, and I said, like I said he's vaguely familiar to me, and asked him who he was, and then he responds with,
Name's Hyena. I talked to you after your first stream with Laura.
"Oh yeah, right. So you streamed with Nate the pedo recently because he had been doing that.
Yeah.
Uh, He had indeed been doing that. Neko brought that to my attention, and
Yep.
he then Hyena then said,
He's more of someone I game with, but what I want to talk about is Robert.
and I responded, "Yeah, well, I'm not someone who preaches guilt by association, and I'll stand by that. Hyena's not a pedophile because he associates with the pedophile Nate, nor is he guilty for that. He's guilty. However, he's a fucking idiot who is still willing to associate with Nate. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, as I said, being firm but not mean. But I said, and not someone who preaches guilt by association. But you need to find better gaming buddies.
Yep.
I appreciate the heads up, but I just want to talk about Robert more. If you watch these videos I shared, you'll see why I want to talk about him.
And then I say, I'm sorry, but I'm not your personal army. I accidentally put it twice, but I was just saying, I'm not. I'm not
Yeah, he's
here to
he's
just
not a
take
personal army.
take on from it. And then Hyena says,
No, I'm fully aware. I just wanted to go to an expert about this matter. If you're not interested in wanting me to talk about this user, I'm okay with that. It's your decision. I won't bother you again.
yep. And I was like, I'm not and I said, I'm not a master of anything, responding to him saying I'm an expert. I say master, but he gets hung up on words as we
Let me see here.
as yeah.
I didn't say you were a master. I said expert, like you have experience with some stuff like this. By the way, I can't believe Zengo finally decided to hop on your last show. I was shocked. Anyway, sorry for bothering you. I'll leave you to your business. I just felt like going to you and your team about Robert, but if you're not interested, I understand.
I'll tell you now. If you just come to my DMs and say, "Oh, here's this lolcow," you want me to talk about, I'm not gonna really pay it much attention because I don't know about it. I don't. You have to really come to me with something bombastic right away, or it's not something I'm really gonna pay much attention to because I have other things to do in the day.
Yeah.
The only exception really to that is Lady Sega Genesis, as we've actually talked, and there's actually something there that we're probably going to have to get into at some point, but I need to research.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, back on point. And then here's where I realize, oh, this is the same Hyena who is trying to push Laura back with Nate. And it's like, oh, I remember you now. You were the one spurring in defense of Nate to Laura. And he never said anything after the fact.
Probably because when he was found out, he's like, "Oh no!"
Shortly, not too long after this, as I said, events, he was still trying to push Laura back with Hyena. Sorry, fuck. He was still trying to push Laura back with Nate. So many fucking names.
So many names that start with H.
Yeah.
And I still screw it up when. But yeah, Hyena was still trying to push Laura back with Nate, and it's like, hey, this isn't good. Maybe cut Hyena out of your life. Though it was, I never forced you to do that, Laura.
No.
And you never did. At least
No.
not till night. After.
Nope.
But upset about this, he says he didn't make her, but I'm thinking he did. His girlfriend reached out to me, and I was like, and she reached me out randomly, and I was just like, howdy.
Okay, who wants to read this? Me or you, Laura? Which one?
I can do Amelia. I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right.
Perfect.
All right. Greetings.
I see you're Hover's friend because I saw that the only mutual friend between us was Hover, so I figured it had something that was going on with him at the time, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And then Amelia responds with,
Indeed, I am.
and I then say, so what's up?
Oh, nothing. Just wanted to talk to you about something.
And I respond with, sure.
Do you know the person by the name Hyena by any chance?
And I say, yes.
Okay.
And I say, he's a spurg who's defending the pedophile Nate, while occasionally spurging out at me. And then she responds to this. At this point, I didn't know she was Hyena's girlfriend, so.
Oh, a spurg. Really?
Are you questioning what that means? Because I wasn't sure if she didn't know what the word spurg meant, or she was upset about my usage of it, or anything. So I just asked that, and then she responds with,
No, I am not.
and then I say, well, yeah, he's a spurg.
Well, there is something you need to know about me. I am his girlfriend.
All right.
And you dare speak about him like that?
Of course I dare. Like, who is this bitch? I don't care about you, and I don't care about Hyena. So yeah. So here I just decided to act a bit cocky because it's like, why not?
She's like, why not? You know, there's like, you got nothing to lose.
She responds with,
Then you're even more than a spurg than you claim Hyena is. Honestly, do you even have proof about the pedophile accusations?
Now, Amelia thought I was calling Hyena a pedophile when I thought she was referring to Nate. So if we go to the next screenshot, I say, Lamau, yes. He sent porn to the then underage sword master, which Nate did, because I thought she was talking about Nate, but she was really talking about Hyena. So she responds with,
Is there any evidence about this? Then send it quickly now. Make your choice. Prove yourself.
Why is she talking like she's like a character in an RPG?
That's what I thought.
I have no idea. Yoko Ono in chat says Karen mode activated.
Karen mode
Yes.
activated.
Yes.
And I just sent the episode of 225 at night where we covered Nate's pedophilia. We go to the next one. I specifically sent it at the timestamp, and she says, though.
Timestamp.
And I say I literally sent it with the time as I did.
If you're lying, I will find out.
And then I just say, but at, well, the timestamp of the video, 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 48 seconds. And then I say, awfully quiet now.
Tisk, that proves nothing about Hyena. Just Nate.
Yeah?
Only Nate.
This seems like a breakdown in communication.
It was a breakdown because like I said, she was talking about Hyena. I thought she was talking about Nate.
Yeah.
And then realizing this, I say I never called Hyena a pedo. He said he was a spurg and enabling a pedo, which he is. He's giving the, as we're gonna see, he gives Nate the pedo a platform, and he continually tried to push Laura back with him. So that is clearly enabling a pedo. But yeah, Amelia then responds with,
Oh, enabling. How? Can you prove about him enabling Nate to do this shit?
by having Nate on his live stream. As I just said, he's giving a pedophile a platform.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, just by having him in a live stream? You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not. It's still platforming a pedophile. And it wasn't even having him on to discuss it and try and clear his name. It was just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as I said, yeah, that's giving a pedophile a platform.
He had nothing to do with Nate's actions.
And I respond with, no, he doesn't, but he continues to platform Nate. And from what others have told me, trying to get Laura and Nate back together for some reason. But in all honesty, why are you DMing me? Because at this point, it's like, okay, but why are you talking to me like this? Why waste your evening doing this?
Yeah. Seriously, when it's like, why waste your evening doing this when you could be spending time with your boyfriend? Unless said boyfriend is abusive.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying Hyena is.
We have no evidence of that, so I'm not gonna say that it is, but like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Anyways, next. And then she says,
Okay, and?
Okay,
How
and?
is this? And
Go
how
ahead.
is that enabling? If anything, you should be calling out Nate.
We
Leave
did.
Hyena alone. You are literally attacking someone over something that happened a year ago. Plus, he hasn't involved with that stuff that happened. Just leave him alone and stop forcing people to break off their relationships because you want them to. That is not your decision to make.
so at this point, here's what I realized. I realized Amelia's referring to how I told Laura she should stop talking to Hyena because he's directly trying to force them back together. And it's like, I can't always be there for Laura. I don't know if he's going to get to her in a moment of weakness, and then that's a mess. So I didn't ever force Laura. I was just like, hey, you should probably cut this guy off if he's doing this and making you upset. But
Yep.
moreover, here's me retorting that in order. I say, one, we did call Nate out. That was that whole stream that we linked, and you guys can watch after this stream. Hyena has spurred out about me before I was even aware of his existence, which, yeah, he did. We already saw that. And pedophilic acts shouldn't have a statute of limitation, referring to Nate as Nate hasn't changed. Let's be real. He has
He is not.
Nope.
Anyways, next. And then Amelia says,
Are you the police? No.
and then I say, he continues to involve himself, referring to Hyena, doing this. And then I say, I never forced anyone to do anything. I just gave my input, which I did when Laura came crying to me about this. So,
Mm-hmm.
and even then, she didn't even block Hyena, and I didn't give her shit for it. I occasionally reaffirmed that she should, but I never forced you.
Nope.
And then I say I'm not law enforcement, responding to her question.
And then she says,
Sure, keep telling yourself that. Your accusations are falling flat, except for the Nate situation. I'm not gonna touch that issue because we are here talking about Hyena.
Remember
Nate,
that.
oh, mhm. Nate can get caught for all I care, but people like you are going out of your ways to attack people like Twitter users isn't a good look on you, now is it?
Let me interject. I wasn't attacking him. I was giving advice to my friend, as I'm about to say. I was like, I don't want Laura to get hurt again. So I'm just not knowing very much about Hyena, just knowing that he is an open associate with Nate and openly is trying to push them back together. I was just giving my opinion on a situation. And it's like, and then I got this earful from Hyena's girlfriend. So, like, this was never something I intended to cover on 225 at night. But he just kept at it. So we're here right now.
yeah, and now I'm basically hearing about a lot of this, mostly for the first time, though I did know some of it beforehand.
Yeah, like this. You, I, and Laura were in a call while this was going down. So.
Yeah, literally, these DMs were happening, and and the three of us watched this happen.
It's a true fact, that's true.
Anyways, continue, Laura. It picks up from No Wonder.
Okay. No wonder you're friends with Neko and Swordmaster. All you just want to watch the world burn while you play innocent.
Well, it is true. I like to watch the world burn as it currently is on fire. But I'm actively going out there and making the world a better place and using my limited knowledge on the situation. I was making sure Laura didn't get hurt. So.
Nope.
But yeah, I respond with, whatever you say. I just told Laura she should probably cut Hyena out of her life because, from what Hover told me, he has been forcing them, referring to Nate and Laura, to interact. I didn't force her, I didn't threaten her, I just gave my advice and she took it. Which at this point I figured you did block Hyena, but that wasn't the case.
Which was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not your life, it's your life. You can make the decisions you want to make. It's not mine. Amelia then responds with,
What do you mean by forcing them to interact?
and even after the fact, Laura told me Hyena tried to drag her into a call with Nate, which you can confirm that happening, Laura, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then Amelia asks,
Can you prove this? Can you even provide evidence?
I can't. It's all been word of mouth, which it has, both for Hover to me and Laura to me. But are you trying to call Laura a liar? Same for Hover. Like, are you trying to call Laura and Hover liars in what I'm saying here? Because that's what I was thinking. Because that Sony situation where what I was saying would be wrong. But Amelia then says,
No. No. I just want to get to the bottom of this. Give me a minute. I'll be back.
the bottom of this is I was looking out for Laura, and Hyena got big mad because of it.
You know, the word of mouth stuff you're saying is really not adding up.
And here's like, okay, bitch, this is like, what the fuck? I wasn't doing anything super serious. I was like, just giving advice to my friend, and like, so I was like, what are you even talking about? Why do you care so much that I called your husbando a spurg on the internet in private?
And then she says,
There's there's something more to this, and will find out. Tell me, what more can you throw on the table? Any more claims you have against Hyena?
"What is this, Ace Attorney?"
Anyways,
Maybe.
next. Nothing, because I literally was just looking out for Laura, as that was all I was doing. This
Yeah.
wasn't a prelude to this episode, or any episode of 225 at night. I was just like, hey, I'm I'm just trying to look out for Laura's safety, and I was just trying to get it through her head, so she would hopefully relay it to Hyena that that I wasn't trying to start shit.
Yeah, in which you weren't, and I can vouch for that.
Granted, I was being antagonistic here, but I was just talking down to her because I wanted to make it clear that this whole shit thing was pointless.
Yep, and indeed it was.
But it did come. But in the end, it didn't turn out to be pointless because here we are laughing.
Here we are
at it.
talking about it on 225 at night.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Red Salamandry says she's like a villain who was given bad dialogue.
Yeah. That's totally
Indeed.
right, though.
And then it's like this, and then
This is like an average script
Fiji-
to like a kid's show.
Yeah.
Kid's anime.
Yeah. And then Red then says it's like 4 kids, One Piece.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And then just another Curry fan says she would make for a good Team Rocket member.
To denounce
Anyways.
the evils of truth and love.
Yep.
Something skies above.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue. You pick up from that big thing of text, Laura.
Am I on to if you're trying to manipulate me?
And,
part?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll just say it from the beginning. And if you're trying to manipulate me into believing you, it's not working. You said it is word to mouth, so you just heard them saying something that is mostly likely out of context.
What's
Or
out of context? Sorry, Laura. What's out of
Oh, you're fine.
context? I hear that that Hyena is trying to push Laura back to Nate. I've seen evidence of this directly from Hyena, and I act on it because I don't think these people are lying to me. And Laura, of course, wasn't lying to me because she was the one who said it directly. Anyways,
Yes.
you can continue.
Okay. Or this is just some setup that you're trying to make Laura and Hover look like they're the ones that told you these things.
They did.
Yep. You don't even have proof about this, so how am I going to believe a word you say?
And I respond with, I don't care if you do or don't. You added me for no reason, which she did.
Yeah, there's
She
just
added
no
me for
reason.
no reason and then started, like, trying to interrogate me. It's like, I don't have anything to prove to you, bitch.
It's literally he doesn't know who this person is at all.
I barely knew who Hyena was. I had no idea who she was. And just laughing. And it's just funny to me. And at this point, I think I dragged you into a cult out.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
this is when I got into this and I
because
started
thought
like
it was
seeing it.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I obviously wasn't involved in the DMs, but I was just seeing this go down.
Yep.
Anyways,
It was funny.
Your go, Laura.
Okay. Oh, I have a reason. Just wanted to figure this out because I know you're not telling me everything. So do you have any other things you want to tell me?
I literally laid down all my cards on the table for this bitch.
And she's
she's
still
not having-
like, anything else you've got for me?
So I just decide to go full mask off here, even more than, and so I just say, me, Delta, and Laura are currently laughing about this in a call. There's literally nothing more to this than me caring about Laura's well-being based upon what I've been told. And then she says,
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I totally believe you.
I never intended to make scuff grammar on my part. I never intended to making a big 225 at night about your Spurg Bondo. I meant to put make. And then she says,
Yeah, just keep saying that because frankly, why are you even using outdated old ass insults?
one, I came up with Svergbondo on the spot there, so it's a new insult. But
Nice.
she's trying to pull up the, oh, you're you're using autism and or Asperger's as an insult. Wow. And I can say I just don't care. And I was like, because it's funny. I don't really know why you're taking this so seriously. You admitted I was right about Nate. My actions were directly motivated by that.
Yeah. Also, Wilma says in the chat shows evidence. I won't listen to this because I can't read.
Because someone got hurt. Oh wait, you don't care about others' feelings because you're busy insulting people.
And I didn't want to see. And then I retort with that because I didn't want to see Laura hurt. So that just. And that was my motivation for telling Laura to cut Hyena off because I didn't want to see her hurt. So
Yeah.
because she had literally come crying to me. So it's like, oh shit, that's the best thing that I can do to advise her. And then
Yeah.
and
yeah, she just becomes Von Karma from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Anyways, Amelia then says,
Yeah, okay. Is Laura really in the call with you?
and then I say yes. And then next. Anyways, I cut out the DMs because I didn't want to show the profiles, but above there was a screenshot of just the DM call between us three. And it's like, and just to her, because like I said, I was playing all my cards on the table, showing that I was being genuine, because I had nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says,
Okay, I see. So, you're willing to have a good laugh with your friends by hurting someone over something that they didn't involve them and are stuck in the past?
Ned involves himself in this, which he does. And then I say, but yes, because I am, because shit's funny.
Yeah.
And then she says,
Oh, really? Hi, Laura. I know you're watching this and laughing about Hyena. I know you're really
she
enjoying
really
it.
wasn't. She was relatively silent through all of this. It was just me and Delta laughing.
Yeah, it was just me and
Yeah.
Pineapple laughing about this.
Yep.
Anyways, continue.
I know you're watching the stream right now and laughing your little ass off, but you know, it will bite you back. Unless you are willing to speak to me, person to person, and let me get your side of the story without anyone else involvement, then we can solve all of this.
I keep
And
expecting her
JoJo
to like take out her whip, just like whoosh.
JoJo
Yep.
says, well, yes, but actually no. But yes, pineapple.
Yeah,
Fucking accurate, man.
pretty much.
And then I say, what is there to solve?
And then
Not
and then
attack?
she says,
Not attack people that are friends with someone when I can't pronounce that word, sorry.
perpetrator.
Perpetrator is at fault, and their friendship circles shouldn't even be dragged in. And don't tell me that Hyena got himself involved because I know Hyena wouldn't be doing that.
He did, though, because he very obviously was. That was the reason Laura came crying to me in the first place, and the reason why he did all of this. If Hyena just...
if he just backed off, none of this would be happening.
Nope.
Yep. Nope, none of this would be happening. Anyways, next. And then this was literally him to Laura, and then that was what we already show. Him freaking out about me being a cyberbully and with all my spies and all of that.
All the spies.
Like I said, so just directly showing Amelia that yes, Hyena is directly involving himself in this before I even knew who he was. So
Yeah. I'm pretty sure in the next screenshot, I think I saw it was accidentally uncensored. I'll just put the nice image back up real quick to make sure. Yeah, it was accidentally uncensored, but it's fine. It's not on the screen.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that is accidentally uncensored. Fuck.
It's fine.
Um,
It's not on the
we can-
screen. No one can see it.
We can just read it. But yeah. And I say, out of respect for him, I literally censored him out. And before you say anything, are you sure this isn't him? Because I wanted to get the jump on her saying, oh, that wasn't him. Because I didn't know what she was going to do.
And then
like
here,
I
I'll
said,
put it back on the screen with the name obviously censored.
and
Okay.
even now, I censored his name. Because
Yep.
I'm not going to dox this pathetic piece of human garbage. Because there's no reason to. He's just some retard on the internet.
Yeah, really, it's not necessary.
Right?
Yeah, like, who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Who
then
gives a
she
shit?
says,
For what I'm seeing, he is just as concerned for Laura here. Nothing proves he's enabled Nate's last year's behavior.
so concerned for Laura, trying to get her back back to a pedophile.
What if he didn't know? He never wants to get involved with situations like these at all. So there is a
Sure.
chance he didn't know, and it's wanting to just stay away from things like these.
Even though it's literally the opposite of what he was doing.
Exactly. And this was this was directly after we called out Nate. It's been almost a month, Amelia, and he's still apparently trying to do it because it was just word of mouth. So I could just said apparently. Actually, it's been over a month, and once again, apparently, I just got this from word of mouth from Hover, and then it was confirmed by Laura in a call. I don't know the extent of it. I just told Laura she should probably cut him out of her life if he's going to continue to do this.
Yeah, then she says,
Word to mouth isn't enough evidence. People can twist words and make them far different than what the people say.
So are you calling Laura a liar? Because Laura directly said, so when she said Hyena tried to get her in a call with Nate. So it's like word of mouth from the source.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's at least a little more reliable than word of mouth from elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, anyways, either way, next.
Then here you go again with the liar stuff. Without evidence, we cannot prove innocence or guilt unless both parties have evidences.
What is even that answer? All I did was give my friend advice, but now you're here shitting up my DMs because your Spurg Bondo wasn't man enough to face me himself, and didn't like what I said. So why did he send you to talk to me?
Stop calling him that. You're no better if you go down the insult hole you've built yourself in. It's not a good look on you anyways. Keep talking like that. You'll eventually mess with the wrong people and won't end well for you. So be mature with your wording.
Karma, it goes right back around, and it will get you eventually.
That's a good one. Nice one, Delta.
Thank you.
And I was like, and then I respond with, "Yeah, well, I know how to pick my fights, which is why you don't intimidate me."
Next screenshot.
Sure you do. Sure.
By all means, though, keep going. I don't know why you keep replying. I gave my friend advice based on information I was given, and now you're here trying to conduct some super high-stakes investigation.
And I don't know why you decided to pop up in someone's relationship when it is the friend in front alone to figure stuff out.
Why does he feel the need to be matchmaker?
Why do you feel the need to be involved with this? All he did was talk to Laura out of concern. It really isn't adding up to your end.
Because I am Laura's friend, and I was concerned for her.
So was Hyena.
And yeah, and Hyena was trying to push Laura into a relationship with a pedophile. And all because I heard it was still happening. And then she cuts me off.
No, he wasn't. Nothing in those messages implied any forceful or threatening messages.
I decided to do something about it. And yeah, no, he was trying to coerce you back into it. So,
Yeah. It's like it's really stupid. It's like
it's not.
she's really
He was
like
direct.
yeah.
She's stupid. She is stupid.
Yes.
That proves nothing forceful or threatening. If anything, he has given her advice, just like you.
Yes, but why am I the bad guy for giving advice and he's the good guy?
The way you came after Hyena is what made your wall fall down. I don't care if you didn't personally go after him or not. The way you're talking about him to me is all of the proof of that I need.
Yes, I'm totally going to expose you on the internet. I have zero evidence of such, but I'm going to expose you.
And then I just say, whatever you say, I'm a jackass on the internet. Who cares? I still don't know what you're trying to achieve. There isn't some great Machiavellian plan against Hyena. To my knowledge, he was just trying to put my friend in a position that would lead to her being hurt. So I stepped in based on the knowledge I had.
And you decided that yourself? If anything, that is Laura's decision and her own decision alone. Not with your involvement. She can clearly make her own decisions as if she is old enough to do so.
So I wish I said this at the time. So why, if you say that, why wasn't Hyena good? Why wasn't Hyena letting you alone, or leaving you alone about Nate, Laura? Like, you can make your own decisions. Why should Hyena influence you?
I'll just give you that because he just likes to push me underneath the bus to get me back to Nate, to go back to my horny self, which I refuse. Because again, he won't shut the fuck up for a thing or two, and he doesn't learn. He's worse than fucking Hunter.
Yeah, he is worse than Hunter.
He is.
Hunter's an idiot.
Yes,
Hunter's a massive fucking idiot, but he's harmless.
Yeah.
he is. Yep.
The difference is, Hyena is somewhat smart, as we're going to see here. He's not like he's not playing 4D chess while I'm playing checkers, but he's at least smart enough to catch on to what's going on.
Yeah.
Like he's not light Yagami, but he's like he has functioning brain cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, so I then affirmed Laura Laura made her own decision based on my input.
Yeah, if she did, then why even involve yourself into it? If she was the one who made a decision herself, then why should you be getting involved?
At this point, it was late. It was getting late. I was tired, so
As you can see.
So I was like, I don't know. Why are you getting me involved? You're acting like I'm leading this great war against your spurred bondo. But all I did was give my friend advice.
Are you serious? You just said you involved yourself.
Yeah, my involvement was telling her, Laura, that I think Hyena's a bad influence. That was it. I didn't go and harass Hyena. I didn't say he was a pedophile. I didn't even hold it against him that he directly insulted me.
I have known Hyena for years, and he is not a bad influence. There is no way he would do something like that, especially if it involves things such as pedophilia.
There was nothing personal. I just told her, I spelled it wrong. He was doing X. I was sorry. Fuck. I was told he was doing X. I told Laura that because he's doing X, she shouldn't interact with him. Laura confirmed to me he was doing X, and now you're here saying he didn't do X. And Amelia, he associates with a pedophile who was Laura's ex, and he was actively trying to get them back together. Can't you see where my concern comes from?
Just with a pedophile doesn't mean he is an alibi or even an enabler to the perpetrator's actions. I don't know why you're over here saying he's a bad influence off that. He's a weak brick in the wall.
That weak brick in the wall. But yeah, Darkrai says, well, Yoko Ono says caring and falling. evolving. Karen evolved into butthurt, and then Darkrai says
Dag-
she's expelling too much energy into her pose. She's gonna burn herself out.
Diagnosis? Butthurt.
And then I respond with, "You don't even know what alibi means," because she doesn't. Alibi means that what alibi means, for those who don't know, it's a story that puts you at a certain place at a certain time so that you couldn't be at a different place at a different time, typically relating to a crime. It's basically a defense. It basically means that a defense, you having proof that you're somewhere and not at the scene of the crime when it happened. So I'm fucking tired. And like I said, he's giving this pedophile a platform. And if that was it, aside from thinking he's stupid, I wouldn't care. Because I wouldn't care.
Neither would
he's
I.
a fucking nobody on the internet.
Exactly.
The fact he was trying to get Laura and Nate back together is why I bothered to say anything.
Okay, why should that be important to you? Do you ever think that maybe he doesn't want to even get involved with that can of worms? Do you ever think that maybe he just wants nothing to do with the situation at all?
Then he shouldn't be trying to pressure Laura to go back with Nate. That's what prompted all of this, and it's important to me because Laura is my friend.
Which indeed I am, that's true. The proof you sent shows no signs of force. If it were pressure, that would be way more people to advocate this. But seeing that, it is just you, and that this is a quote-unquote word to mouth, is this becoming a little bit rocky.
I had no idea what she was saying there, and I'm like, are you serious, bitch? Like, what are you even saying?
I don't even know. What was she saying there? We were both laughing.
I don't even know. What is she trying to say here?
Like, we were both laughing when this was happening.
I think what she was trying to say is that in order for it to be pressuring Laura back with Nate, there would have to be multiple people doing it, which no, there doesn't. So
No.
And then Amelia says,
"Yeah, act like you are laughing your ass off. You are lacking the amount of evidence to prove your standpoint."
I get you are evidently extremely biased, but to say he wasn't directly pressuring her into cutting contact with me and going back to that pedophile is you being willfully ignorant at best. What point do you think I'm trying to prove? Genuinely, I want to hear it.
I am based? Is that what it says?
Biased.
I am biased. How so? Because I am just saying some of the things you're saying isn't adding up. Please, tell me how it is that is biased.
Yeah, there you go.
To be honest, you are literally contradicting yourself right now.
How am I contradicting myself there? Chat, was I contradicting myself at all?
I would say no.
No.
But yeah, I go on to say you're biased because you're Hyena's girlfriend, which is a bias.
Yeah, that is a bias.
Yep.
Now answer my question. What point do you think I'm trying to prove?
So, just me being his girlfriend automatically makes me biased? Like I said, was something of the things you're showing is not lining up.
I don't think she knows what biased means.
No.
I don't think she does. Lining up with what? What is the point? And then I reiterate, what is the point I'm trying to make?
You literally said you're doing this for quote-unquote the funny.
No, I said that I was insulting Hyena to you because it was funny. What? And then I reiterate, what is the point I'm trying to make?
So you just proven to me that you're a bully by saying that?
You still haven't answered my question. What was my point? You keep dodging the question.
Your point was to bring up situations from the past. when clearly people can change and would not make those same actions if they're determined enough. Stuff like this should only apply when the perpetrator showed no signs of changing.
And Christopher, just to answer your question, what's going on is I'm trying to get Amelia to realize that my point was I was trying to look out for Laura, and none of this was supposed to get this big or interpersonal. It was just
It was just
but
meant
yeah,
to be like a little thing that was meant to be solved. But here we are now talking about it on 225 at night.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I say pedophiles don't change, but regardless, I thought we're talking about Hyena, not Nate. As you said here, quoting her saying that we are talking about Hyena.
Regardless, that situation is what led up to the situation now.
And so I say, so you completely misunderstood my actions, my motivations, and my character, which you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally did when you called him a spurg. Yeah, okay, your motivation was clearly all good.
And I say my motivations were trying to make sure a friend didn't get hurt, which was true.
Yeah. Like it was just him
I think
giving
I made it
advice.
I made it abundantly clear throughout this, but Amelia just refused to accept it.
I don't think she has ears or functioning eyes.
And I
Nope.
don't think she does either. But
Yeah, and insulting people sure proves that you're a good person.
I'm not a good person.
Yeah, I can clearly see that.
But then again, neither of all of us.
Yeah, nobody is.
So, what did we learn here?
What lesson was there even a lesson to learn about?
The lesson is you shouldn't go charging into a situation you don't understand. Referring to Amelia.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I advised my friend in private what I thought was the best course of action, and it spiraled into this. And then she just says, yeah. And I think
Yeah.
That's all of them, yeah.
There's more DMs after this, but they're not really relevant. It's just me offering Hyena to come on the show, but he refused.
Yeah, which, regardless, like, even though I'll vouch for this, because I was technically in a VC with Neko and...
It's not that. We're gonna see that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind, then. My bad.
Anyways, in the interim, this happened. This was a conversation between Sword and an individual who who wasn't involved in this whatsoever, so I censored his name. So
Okay.
Okay, who wants to read
this individual says, I'll read it.
Okay.
By the way, have you heard what Neko has been doing? Erica told me Neko has been spreading false stuff about Hyena and Amelia, causing someone named Hover to block them.
No, I haven't.
Wait, you haven't?
That's strange. It's not like her to do that. Something isn't right.
Oh, that's what Erica and Brian told me.
Somehow I find this claim hard to believe. I just don't think that Neko would lie about something.
Wait a second, you were involved in this too.
How? How was I?
Erica told me you and Neko have been doing stuff to expose people. Now, from what it seems here, and from it seems like this is a lie made up by Hyena, because Hyena also in a VC made up another lie about Sword, saying that Sword was grooming his Neko, his girlfriend, who he is 4 years older than. Then fuck, Sword is 18, Neko is 22. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But yeah, either way, so Hyena is established to lie.
Yep.
Give me a second, I just need to refresh the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Anyways, here's a conversation that happened. Give me a second. When give me a fucking second.
Scuffed stream.
Scuff stream, ladies and gentlemen.
very fucking scuff stream.
Yes.
You good?
Super
Like,
scuffer.
Dr. Robotnik says, does Hyena have his own?
Brother or and such.
Fuck, you ruined it. You
Eh.
ruined it. Good job, Delta. I was gonna say,
brother or and such.
does Hyena have his own?
Right there.
And
Oh, gee.
or sorry, or and.
And such.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Anyway, so this conversation happened on
All right. There you go.
on June 27th. So like not too long ago, like 4 days ago. At this point, I was trying to get Hyena on the stream, so I was having Laura talk. I was having Laura essentially say what I wanted to say, but it devolved past that. So, but yeah, me, Neko, Laura, and Sword we're gonna call at this point. So yeah. Anyways, Laura, I guess you can play yourself.
And then I'll be
All
Hyena.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Hey, I got a question. I was willing to ask you if you want to come on the show on 2:25 at night.
No thanks. I don't want any part of that show. I know they'll just make fun of me on there. I don't want any part of that. Pineapple only wants me there so he can do his roasts, and I don't want any business with him.
No,
Funny
I
he's-
wanted to,
What up?
I wanted you on so we could talk about this and your fucking behavior, you piece of shit.
Yeah, seriously, I'm referring to Hyena, obviously. But like, yeah, it's funny though, because literally when we were calling Laura out, Hyena was wanting to come on the show. So
Yep.
it's like, oh, so not so fun when it's about you now, huh?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Anyways,
I was just asking because Delta and Pineapple are planning on doing a show on you, and they just wanted to give you a chance to respond to the context. Or content,
Which-
excuse me.
Yeah, which is what I wanted. It
Yeah.
would make for a much better show if we were confronting him and seeing what he had to say. If he could exonerate himself, good for him.
Yeah.
If it was him trying to damage control, it'd be good. It'd be good for
it'd be good
us.
content.
Us and good content. Either way, it'd be a much more entertaining show. But
Yeah. But no, we're just talking about it here.
yeah. Now we're just roasting him because he's a coward weenie.
Yep, he's a coward weenie. Even Super Weenie Hut Juniors doesn't want him.
Zengo had enough balls to come on and hear us for 11 seconds. Hyena couldn't even do that.
Yeah. If they do that, it will be false information, and I don't want any part of their crap.
How is this false? How is any of this false, chat? Like, we've shown evidence.
Yeah, we showed the evidence. So, like, no. And then Laura says,
Which
How
was
would it-
me saying through Laura.
yeah.
Yeah. How would it be false information?
They'll say anything just to harm me, and I don't want any part of it. Pineapple will use anything just to lie about me. Again, literally the
Where
same,
have I lied?
the same vibe as, like, Zengo when he's talking about me.
Yeah, where's the lie, Hyena? Where have I lied about you?
Yeah.
Like, I've shown everything.
Yeah, everything was put on the table. There is nothing to hide, nothing to lie about. It's just... This wasn't even supposed to be this, like, big situation covered on 225 at night, but here we are.
Yeah, because he made it such.
Yeah.
Either way, though, once again, me through Laura saying,
They didn't lie about me when I got called out.
yeah. But again, we just talked about the truth, and you handled yourself fucking phenomenally.
Yeah, really, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, because again, the way I did before, I did fuck up, and you guys helped me clear that up. Same with Neko, and I appreciate it. Again.
Yeah. They forced you on their show because of Neko and Swordmaster. I won't be forced to be a pawn for their game.
How? What is that logic?
What like anime? What anime is this, dude? What is he? What is he? Is he
No
this is
idea, I
Death
don't know.
Note? What is this?
I don't know, man.
Genuinely, what is this?
I wrote out this huge elaborate death in my death note, and Laura is still acting it out. That's my
Yeah.
control over her. By the end of this stream, she will die.
That's again not actually what happens. It's a joke.
I know.
Yeah. Either way, though, how did we force you on the stream? Like, you could have just said no.
And we would have been like, okay.
Yeah. It's a simple yes or no question. That was all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you came on the show and were phenomenal. Like, conducted yourself phenomenally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I was never forced. I went on the show on my own decision, and I became friends with Pineapple afterwards.
Anyways, Rainamond, Nate's a pedophile.
Yes.
And he was abusive towards Laura.
Mm-hmm. Tell me this. What kind of evidence do they have, huh? Because I feel like that's false.
I don't know.
And I didn't even know at this point. I hadn't even begun planning the show at this point when this conversation happened.
Yeah. Exactly. They don't want you telling me because we're good friends. They want us to be separated. I don't want to lose you, and I won't go on their show and be humiliated. It's wrong.
That's literally Zengo!
Literally Zengo.
It is,
Literally Zengo. Obviously minus the being into kids thing, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But either way, that was no evidence of Hyena being a pedophile at this point. But either way, like I said, yeah, at this point I did want Laura away from Hyena. But at the same time, I was never forced. I was like, hey, you can come on this show. Laura can make her own decisions after we go through all of this. And hell, if you didn't block Hyena after this, and if you didn't, he actually cut ties with you, Laura. But
Yeah, and funny enough, I will add on, he actually blocked me after he left.
we'll get into that. But
Yeah.
moreover, like I said, just because of what I want, it doesn't matter. It's Laura's life. I can give her advice, but if she doesn't take it, that's on her, and I'm not gonna get mad at her because it's just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you fully acknowledge that it's not your life, and Laura just took the advice that she was given.
Yep.
And she didn't block him. He blocked her. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like in general.
Yeah.
And then Laura says,
Why won't you go on the show and prove yourself and prove them wrong?
no, that's what they want. They want me on their show, and I refuse.
Suit yourself. If they are truly lying about you, it would be harder to disprove what they're saying after it's over. I am planning on coming on to the show.
which you are on the show.
Yep, this
Yes.
is that very show.
Mhm.
My choice is I won't be a part of something that will make me humiliated and heartbroken. I get hurt emotionally by people like them. I've been through heck trying to avoid people like them. They're nothing but manipulative cyberbullies. And if you share our conversation with them, that won't be neutral. That would be you taking a side.
Fucking Zengo moment.
Well, ironically, by not joining the show, he's being humiliated now. Obviously, he didn't have to. He didn't have to join the show, but he's being humiliated now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, next.
Like you taking sides with Nate?
Yep. We can...
I chose to help Nate as a friend in need. Sure, he did stuff in the past, but he proved he was capable of change. Pineapple's beliefs are opposite and won't give him a chance.
Pedophiles can't change.
They cannot.
Nope.
If you don't give them a chance to, some are capable of change and redeeming themselves.
A chance they will use to go after kids?
Now you're sounding like Pineapple. Nate has changed, and someday even Pineapple will see it. But I doubt it. Nate has changed. People who are into kids can change, and given the opportunity.
Anyways, next.
I sound like Pineapple because I agree with Pineapple on this.
Yeah, even though I was telling Laura a lot of what to say, I made sure before she said this that she did actually agree with me. And do you agree with me that pedophiles can't change, Laura?
I 100% agree that pedophiles do not fucking change. Like Zengo, hell no.
Nah, I mean, he's
Zengo,
had, what,
Nite.
17 years to change, and he hasn't? So, no, he
Nope.
hasn't?
Nope.
No.
Then you aren't neutral, you chose this side, and that will ruin our friendship.
You're the one who chose a side by defending a pedo and trying to get me back with that pedo.
I stopped that. I haven't mentioned him to you once about going back to him, and he has changed.
We're gonna prove that being a lie later.
Yeah, we're gonna prove that being a lie.
No, he hasn't.
That's Pineapple talking, not you. He's manipulated you, Laura. Blindly following him will get you in more trouble.
How is Pineapple manipulating me?
For one, you're in a VC with him right now, aren't you?
Which, at this point, she was. And I was like, oh shit.
So he has brain cells.
It's like, oh shit, I'm not dealing with a pants-shitting retard.
Da 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 da. Screen sharing a conversation, I bet.
So, what if I am?
That's already a sign of mistrust. I expected better from you as my friend, but now I don't even recognize you as the Laura I know. Okay, that's like a jerk move to say.
Yeah, it's one, it's guilt tripping. Two, the Laura he knew. Like I said, as I had Laura say it next, but the Laura he knew was a Laura that was recklessly endangering minors.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah. Like on accident, obviously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
If the Laura you knew was when I was doing bad things, like the 18 plus I can't
You say
pronounce
this,
that word.
Pineapple.
I'm sorry.
pornography.
Thank you.
That was a response. That was purely Laura's response there, but it was in the same vein. Like I said, so is the Laura he knew the one that was doing bad things?
Yes.
The Laura I knew balanced it, doing and liking art suitable to your age. It's okay you don't like it anymore, but you doing this is breaking my trust in you.
If you think I am on a VC with Pineapple, why are you responding?
To let him know I don't care who he sends. I won't be his slave.
Well, if he plans to do a show on you, I don't think he needs you on it.
And we don't. I guess because we're doing it without him.
Evidently so. We don't need it.
Exactly. I don't care what he does. I'll say Maypeace and tell him to get away. It's my life, and what he's doing is manipulation.
Manipulation how?
And ironically, he was trying to manipulate Laura
Yep.
into getting
Very
back with
much-
Nate, which is not
very
something
much
you
so.
should do.
No.
Nope.
Mm-mm. What is he doing that is manipulation?
Everything he does, dragging people to his show, just roasts and embarrasses them live in front of many people, just like what happened to Hunter and you yourself. You weren't humiliated on the show. You handled yourself really well.
Yeah, you handled yourself perfectly despite what was being thrown at you. Hell, what was being thrown at you by me, which I deeply regret at this point.
Yes.
Fucking good content, but I wish I didn't say those things to you. Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No hard feelings, right?
Nah, none taken, really.
Okay, cool.
Hunter was called out for being clingy and creepy at Neko, and I was called out for my past actions that I now regret.
In my
You do.
eyes. Yep, what's up?
you do, Laura. You've mentioned.
Yes, and I do deeply regret it. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
It's fine, it's fine. In my eyes, he did it just to embarrass you and him. He's an attention, roasting-seeking bad person. I don't know what.
My name's not even on the show, and I'm
Nope.
attention seeking.
Yeah, literally. Your name's not on the show.
Nope.
And if he comes after me again, I will have friends to back me up, and I'll stand my ground. I pity you for being his servant, Laura. If this is how you are, then the friend I knew is gone. It's just like an anime.
Very hysterical, I know.
Oh man. Okay,
Good.
go ahead, Laura.
He has apologized for how harshly he treated me on that show and helped to set me on the right path.
Oh man.
Which I even apologize now because I felt bad. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't trust him. He has bad vibes. You should never become friends with him.
Why don't you trust Pineapple?
I literally said my reason. If you aren't paying attention to what I'm saying, then that's on you. Pineapple is a manipulative attention seeker, just wanting to get more victims for his show. He's the co-host.
Yep, he
Yeah.
is.
and I like putting on his show, but we still did this whole show without him on. So
Yeah.
Mhm. Why do you believe that?
Because I see what he does on those streams, and it's flat out wrong.
Is it wrong to call out bad people for their actions?
Most of those people make small mistakes capable of change. Yeah, did
Yeah.
Zengo make small mistakes capable of change? Did Nate make small mistakes capable of change?
anyways, no. But for the people who were like Hunter is still making mistakes
Yeah.
after this, but we're not going to cover it because it's not important. It doesn't affect Neko, and covering it anymore wouldn't really do anything.
It wouldn't do anything, and it wouldn't even be good content.
It was an attempt at an intervention to drill into his head what he was doing was
It was wrong.
wrong and was inappropriate, and
Yeah.
Yes.
he didn't learn, which is unfortunate for him. But there's no reason to talk about him beyond that. Like,
Yeah, that's like the show we did for him. That was all we needed, and he still didn't listen. So
Nope.
sucks to be him.
Yeah.
But we're just moving on from Hunter, and now we're talking about Hyena.
Yep.
Anyways,
So a sexually abusive pedophile like Zengo is capable of change?
that I know he isn't. But comparing Zengo with Nate is a low blow. Is it though?
How? They're both
What?
pedophiles.
It's not. Yeah, like they're both into kids.
And then once again, feeding through me here. Like both of these were what I was saying, but
Yeah. What about Ellie Gaudelia, who Pineapple is the biggest proponent of her having changed?
which I am. I do
Yep, that
believe
much
he
is
is
true.
changed.
He is definitely. Yeah, he was the one keeping an eye on her, making sure she wasn't like, and still doing it. Mm-hmm.
I'm still doing it, and there was a situation that came up that I was very concerned about. That turned out to be a nothing burger. But yeah, no, I believe she has changed. I don't believe she was a pedophile. I just think as a teenager she made some bad choices in love. Had a 1-year age gap when she was 18, and the other person was 17. And other than that is just and
not very
other than-
careful.
At least back then.
At least back then, but of course you stepped in and helped her get her stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it happened before me, but yeah, I've definitely made some.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, no, it doesn't detract from what she has done, and if you're gonna hate her for that, feel free.
Feel free to, just don't harass her. And in the same vein, don't harass Zengo.
And don't harass Hyena.
Yeah, don't
Hyena-
don't harass anyone we call out on the show. Really, we're just laughing. We're not.
I mean, as
calling
much
to
as
action.
as much as a waste of carbon atoms Hyena is, it's not worth. It is not worth harassing him.
It really is not.
No.
Now he's stumped here because I advocate for the change of someone that a lot of people say hasn't changed or anything like that, and he then getting mad at says this.
Pineapple is manipulative, and I am done talking. So if you mention him, and if you are screen sharing this with him, he can go away. It's a private conversation, and he has no right to see it. Goodbye, Laura.
But this wasn't the end.
Nope. It got a lot worse.
Yep.
And Anyways, it's time to listen to the audio.
It is time. Okay, it's time to listen to the audio. All right.
Put-
So
put
I
the
do have it
nice
preloaded,
image
which is
back
good.
Put the nice image back up. And
I
let's
did, I
listen
did.
to this.
I did. I'll go ahead and share this with you guys.
Alrighty, no problem.
Let's play this shit.
Play that.
And with my help, he has changed, along with my other friends. I gave him the same treatment as I was given. And yet, and you know...
Oh wait, pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Before this, they're Hyena here is talking about Nate.
Yeah.
Give context. And before this, what didn't Hyena threaten to kill himself because of this?
Yes, he did. Yes, he said something about like putting a bullet to his head after this whole drama happening, saying like this was saying.
No moment.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
Zengo
said
moment.
that. Yeah, like he was saying that he wanted to put a bullet to his head after you guys were basically calling him out and saying this shit, which you guys were trying to make it clear that he really is interacting with. In which Sonia and I even vouched in that we tried to cut Nate off with Hyena, but he refused.
Yeah, but here, with that backstory there, let's continue. Start.
All right.
The audio's kind of extremely low because
The audio is pretty low. Like for reference, it is at it's like the volume's at 100% now, but I'll see if I can adjust it in post.
Serious I was
Alright.
about me and Hover's small drama. But I literally cried during that whole fiasco. Oh, and when me and Hover apologized, things were finally okay. But now Pineapple and Delta are twisting that to their own comedic purposes for their show.
How's it?
How are we twisting it to our own
How
comedic
are we
purposes?
Yeah, how are we twisting it? And two, it had nothing to do with Hover. Like
No.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Hover.
we're gonna have Hover on later to talk about his experiences with Hyena, but no, we aren't. We're talking about Hyena trying to force Laura back with Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in the crux of it, in my mind.
Yeah.
They're basically beating a dead horse. A dead horse of drama that they just want to beat again, and just as to make things worse for everyone.
I wouldn't say calling somebody out for beating it to kids is exactly beating a dead horse, unless they've already been called out for that several times, which Nate had not at this point.
Nope.
Yep, no. There was no public calling out of Nate before it. And even we aren't calling out Nate here. We're not making several streams about what Nate is doing, despite nothing new being presented to us. What we're doing is calling out Hyena for trying to force Laura back with Nate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna be a part of it.
Okay.
I don't want to become corrupted like that.
Remember that.
Remember that.
No, in fact, don't remember that. We'll show it right now. Like, pull up.
Okay, hold up. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up really quick.
Well, actually, let's play it a little bit longer because he says he goes into more about the corruption.
Corruption.
Yep.
Yep, and of course Pineapple was trying to confront you during Laura's birthday stream too.
Yeah, why do you think I left the stream? I didn't want any part of Pineapple. I left his stream just to avoid Pineapple because I don't want any chat with him because I know what he'll go for. He wants, as Brian said it in my private DMs with him, that he was trying to set up a moment
Which was right.
Yeah.
Right. I was trying to get, like I said, I didn't want to make even after I wasn't planning on doing a 2:25 at night show. I wanted to call him out publicly. I wanted to speak to him. I knew he wouldn't speak to me in DMs, and I figured Laura's stream would be a place to do that. But then he pussied out of doing that, so.
Yeah.
own dark purpose. I just
Hey,
want
Laura.
to keep... muted right now.
Yeah, don't mind the
Laura
topic.
typing.
I was
He only said
Yeah,
he
I was
wants
basically mute the whole time
he
during
only
this
said to me if
conversation
I
because
was.
I didn't want to talk to Hyena at all. I was basically uncomfortable with him because after what he was saying about the whole pineapple and Delta bullshit, I was just angry and I wanted to scream at him. I was not fucking around.
Not to mention his suicide baiting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Which is unacceptable on basically every level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, apologize to typo.
But still, you're
That's
gonna have to do what's right.
Yeah, and what I am doing right by avoiding pineapple.
Well, avoid Nate.
Here,
This is
Sonya. We're actually the woman speaking is Sonya, one of Laura's closest friends.
Yes.
Is essentially at that point was taking a relatively neutral stance on it, though was saying, hey, you should probably cut ties with Nate because Nate's a fucking pedo. So
Yeah.
Me too.
Listen, I'm neutral and Nate hasn't been online for months. I haven't
That's a
heard
lie.
a single
That's
word
a lie.
from him.
Mhm.
The last time I chatted with him was on with him was on February. That was the last time we chatted.
pause it now.
Yeah, and we're about to show why that's a lie.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and-
Picture 3
Picture
in that
3, you
folder.
said?
in that folder.
In that folder. I thought you said picture 1, I guess.
No, no, it is picture 1. Sorry, fuck.
Scuff
Scuff
stream.
stream.
Anyways,
You owe
here's
me a
that.
soda.
We didn't say it at the same time.
Yes, we did.
Jinx that.
Laura, did we say it at the exact same time?
Yeah, you both jinxed it.
Shoot! Alright.
You owe me another soda. But yeah, here's a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament featuring Nate the Gruff 2.
Yep.
aka
that-
known as Nate.
Yep, Nathan Kissel. And this screenshot I took yesterday. And if you
Yep.
go to Hyena's channel, the stream is still up.
Yep.
And it's still
Mhm.
there. So that's a lot. At least now it is. By the time he hears this, he's probably going to take it down. But,
Possibly.
yeah, like I said. Chat, was February a month ago?
Nope. For
it
me,
was
it isn't.
not. Anyways, let us continue.
Ever since
Yes.
then, he vanished.
So he's
Yeah,
probably
he vanished so
keeping
much,
distance
he
away
came
from
on
you
your
now.
stream.
Yeah.
That or his RL job is giving him.
I don't think Nate has a job.
Pause.
You can't tell what.
Does Nate have a job, Laura?
Actually, he does. He works as a mechanist.
A mechanic.
Yes.
God, I don't foresee that going well. For...
No, I don't see that going well for him. He's quitting within like the first month.
Maybe. Yeah, my guess.
Well, more so, he's gonna cause an accident and get fired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Precisely.
We do. Sometimes we have to leave online to do RL work, which is just life.
Yep, because you're gonna have to stay away from Nate, or worse things will be happening.
Like I said, Nate hasn't chatted with me since February. That was the last time
We
I
already
chatted.
established that's a lie.
Mm.
Yep, and he had to stay that way too.
Listen, I don't want to chat with Pineapple, and I sure as hell don't want to get see they put on his show. Oh, because
Oh, you're on the show now, buddy.
Yep.
Yep.
Thing that will cause nothing.
You're on the
but
show,
beating
partner.
a dead horse of
Mhm.
drama, that shouldn't be. He can say all he wants about me, but I won't be there to listen to it or watch his stream about it. Because,
Sure.
Sure.
I don't want any part of it, and I don't want to be hurt mentally.
Yeah, but you're willing to hurt Laura mentally, so.
Yep.
Yep.
My only concern
Hey, Kettle,
is
you're
if Laura's
you're black.
mental health around.
Yep, because I do know that she'll Because I do know, I do want you innocent too. I want you safe too. I was pretty fearful last night, because
Yeah, but the way you worded Sonya kind of makes me think that you don't respect my choice in the matter when it comes to people. I just want to keep my distance from the guy and not listen to people.
Watch him like go on an epic tirade after the show is over or something.
I mean, that's not impossible. And if he does, that gives us content for next week. But
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see, though.
The Hyena trilogy.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
That'd be funny. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Whatever Pineapple forces Laura to say,
You didn't force her to do anything.
Whatever you see on his screen, Sonya, you know it's not the real me. You know the real me because we've been friends for years. Pineapple and Delta are barely even considered friends since you just met them like a few months ago.
So he's basically trying to appeal to like the length of how long friendships were established. What's that? Is there a term for that? I don't know.
it's sunk cost fallacy.
In a way, yeah, I'd say sunk cost fallacy.
It's not typically applied, but it's the sunk cost fallacy. Just because something is there has been time invested doesn't mean it's valuable.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A long time friendship. We've known each other for years. We've known each other since 2016, 2017.
Why does that matter?
They just came into this picture in 2023. Isn't that kind of a weird coincidence?
No, it's just how things happen.
It's just how things happen.
Sort of, but they will. I don't know what to say anymore.
I heard you lie, but I just don't want anything to do with kind people. Mostly people. Delta, I feel like he's just along for the ride and just hopes the dream sucks. He's not really fully connected to the thing, unlike Pineapple. He lets Pineapple do all the work.
It depends on the thing.
Yeah, it does. It very much does depend on what we're covering, but
That's what we're covering. This, I'm not really like attached. This, like he's right. I'm not really attached to this, but that's because I wasn't involved much until now.
like, I'll give Hyena. He's not a pants-shitting retard. Like he understands, but at the same time, I was leaving all my cards on the table. I was being completely open and honest with my actions.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to this, yeah, Delta wasn't involved because Delta was off doing his own thing.
Yeah, I was. Exactly. It was whatever until now.
Yep. Anyways, let's continue.
And
Yep,
Pineapple, I don't really trust.
I don't trust
They really
him.
they are really associated with Neko, you know.
I've only lost 2 friends because of that.
Oh.
My friends Blue Kirby and Razor Sorku, yeah, they blocked me because of their friendship with Neko. And Neko blocked me first. Heck, they even blocked Erica because Erica is my close friend.
Yeah, because Neko and Erica don't get along.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Me, Razor, and Blue Kirby have been friends for so many years, and that's all been ruined because of Neko and
so that's all ruined. Pause it.
Yeah, I'll pause it.
No, that was all ruined because you were trying to push Laura back to Nate. That was literally why all of this happened. Some other stuff happened too, but the main thing was that Neko was very much even when she didn't like you, Laura, she was concerned about how Hyena was pushing you back to Nate. Well, pushing, yeah, I got that
Yes.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it literally, and because of that, she warned her friends Hyena, and they blocked Hyena. So
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I do know in the show that he's gonna make Laura to separate from you too.
He's not making her. It's her choice.
and Hyena already blocked Laura on his own volition. So
So that doesn't work.
Or it doesn't
well,
want
like I said, Sonya,
What up?
like Sonya, Sonya's her own person. She didn't have all the information, and she was trying to take a new approach here.
A neutral approach.
After I pointed out to her that lied to her face, she went fucking ballistic, as we're going to see. But before that, she was trying to be neutral. Laura, do you still
Yes.
want to? Do you not want to be separated from Hyena from what he's saying? Like,
To be honest and fair, I need some distance away from him for a long time for what he did, and if he's still associated with Nate, I'm cutting him off permanently.
based Laura.
Based
'Cause
Laura.
I'm only saying this now because I can't trust Pedo associate with Nate. I'm gonna say this right now, and that's the truth.
That was worded a bit wrongly. You can't trust someone like Hyena who's associating with the pedo Nate, which is how
Yeah,
you meant
no.
to say.
Yeah.
Like I said though, that is the base option, the base thing to say, and
Yes.
I would say fundamentally proves that I'm not manipulating Laura, because Laura didn't say she wanted to cut him off permanently unless he's still associating with Nate.
Yeah.
She just said she wanted space from him.
There you go. That's
And it's
coming
gonna be-
straight from her head.
And that is
Yeah.
a extremely adult way of handling things, and a mature way like things. So, and like I
Correct.
said, I would just say cut him off entirely. That's my position. But the fact that you're leaving things open shows that you're making your own decisions here. So,
So yeah, Pineapple is not manipulating Laura.
well, once again, I will give my own input again, though. Given he's proven to lying, and he lied directly about being associated with Nate. Like, he said, I didn't talk to him since February, when that was not true. I wouldn't believe a word he says when it comes to that. So,
Yeah. Anyways,
how long we've been friends for. That's what's gonna make her big. That's gonna be her breaking point. That's gonna break her mentally. If Laura does decide to cast me away, because of some strangers, that's her choice. And I'll respect her decision, like I respected Neko's choice on blocking me, same with Razor and Luker.
I have a feeling he didn't respect that decision, and he also didn't respect the decision to break up with. He also didn't respect your decision, Laura, to break up with Nate.
Nope. He just kept pushing it and digging deep, like a lot
Digging himself
deeper.
a deeper hole. Yeah.
Yes.
yep, until it got to this point.
Exactly.
Now, I've never had any past beef with Neko. Neko blocked me out of pure nowhere. So, so as a friend, I respected her presence. And as for Hover randomly blocks me from time to time due to Neko's conversations. But
It's because he didn't want to associate with you, but felt he had to.
Yeah. Is that right?
Sounds about right. Yes.
Okay.
where he apologizes for blocking me and tells me his story in private. All I know is that younger people like Hover are the easiest to victimize and manipulate when it comes to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nate would be likely to try to manipulate someone like Hover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you associate with Nate. I wonder why that is.
I wonder why that is.
And Hover says, We're gonna get you on later, Hover, but for now he says, I've watched Hyena times because he made me feel super uncomfortable several times, like George.
Like George. Hold on. Let me play this sound. George. George.
Yep.
I love that. All right.
That's good.
Anyways, continuing.
Yes, please.
because they're still learning yet.
And he's just a kid too.
Yeah. I didn't. You want to know something? I didn't start using the internet until I was 15, due to my dad. My dad was the reason I'm a responsible internet user today.
He's not a responsible. He's not a responsible internet user.
As we're about to see, he's not a responsible internet user, and he does not take his privacy very seriously, as we're going to show.
The way me and my brother Aelonis were raised by our father is the reason why me and Aelonis know what's right and what's wrong in our minds and hearts when it comes to situations like this. And what Pineapple does to entertain his dreams on Delta's channel, I just don't trust that at all. I even watched their
I don't trust Pineapple. He is scum. He is a devil. It's literally how Zengo describes me.
It is. Like I said, I have my own Zengo.
Yep, there you go. How do you feel?
It feels fucking good, man.
Epic. All right, welcome to the club. That's me. It's me doing the whole like arm wrestle kind of handshake.
Anyways, let's continue.
dream and it just seems wrong. Like it felt like they just did this just to humiliate people and get it and just break their mind.
Well, oftentimes the people on the show that get humiliated are the ones humiliating themselves.
Yeah, no, and all of what he's done is him, and I guess to a lesser extent his girlfriend humiliating themselves. Hell, this is him humiliating himself.
Yeah, I mean, he humiliates himself more not coming on the show than if he did come on the show.
Yeah. Even before, and remember, before this, he threatened to terminate himself.
Yeah.
He threatened to commit neck rope.
Yeah, he threatened to commit Sudoku.
He threatened to eat a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, like, at least according to Laura and Sonia. So.
Yeah. By the way, guys, is everything going through fine, or is it lagging occasionally? Is I'm just asking chat. We'll continue with the audio.
Yep.
And
somebody
Sonia just
broken
DM'd
friendships, too.
me to confirm that was correct.
Okay. Dr. Robotnik says he threatened to take Kurt Cobain's microphone.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah.
Laura's choice to break ties with me. I've always respected her choice, and I stopped asking her to get back together with Nate as a relationship. But I would like to see them chat one more time together just to break ties.
Why would you want that? That's literally the opposite of what Laura wants.
And the real reason why he wants that is because he wants them to get back together, because Nate's probably on his ass about that.
Yeah. And it looks like for them it's just going through just fine, which is good. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, what were you saying, Pineapple?
As I was saying, like I said, it's probably because Nate won't shut up about Laura to him, so he feels
in the same
like
way
him.
in the same way Zengo won't shut up about whoever's like antagonizing him,
Right?
Yeah, or whoever leaves him, or
whoever leaves him or whatever. Yeah. Anyways.
The drama that should not have happened, like in that struggle with friendship instead of war.
There is no war.
There's
Laura
no-
just doesn't talk to the guy. Like,
Nope.
holy shit.
Yeah, it's just there's no war. This isn't anything near the grand scale of anything that would be considered a war. It's just Laura not wanting to talk to Nate. That's it.
For obvious reasons.
For very
Yes.
obvious reasons, yes. Let's go.
Because Pineapple, so the way Pineapple does his stream, he likes to play the mental game, get into people's minds, trying
Once
to
again.
get them.
He understands me, which is terrifying.
No, it's not. It just means that we have to
Listen,
actually
I'm-
try in calling him out.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, let's...
But what they do so is completely wrong in his heart, because he has his own beliefs on how people should be.
Yeah, they should not be
Yeah.
pedophiles, and they should not defend pedophiles.
Yeah.
No.
Like it's that simple.
Very simple.
Yeah, like he's
And
thinking
to-
it's like it's this big complicated thing when it's as simple as don't be into kids. That's it.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to address one thing, like one commenter on the last week's Nice image. I'm not a hypocrite in saying that, because I don't believe Allie's a pedophile, and I had to go through all the evidence, so...
Exactly. Yeah, he sifted through all the Dropbox stuff, and like we sifted through it, and we don't believe that Ellie is directly into kids. Even some of the people calling her out don't believe that she's into kids.
Maddie didn't believe that.
Maddie
she was
didn't
a kid.
believe it. Flying Scott
didn't-
didn't
and
believe
didn't-
it.
Yeah, he didn't even utter... There's only once that the... Like I said, sorry for the side tangent. I just wanted to address that. Like... But yeah, like I said, there's only once where the word pedophile is in relation to Ellie, and it is her ex IRL friend saying it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
anyways,
respect
let's
that.
continue.
Everyone has their own opinions, but sometimes those should just be kept to himself and just chat with people in private instead of bringing them on a instead of.
Oh, pause it. Oh, like what I tried to do.
That's what he
Like-
was trying to do, but you just wouldn't listen. So now we're talking about it on stream. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Like, he literally says this. And that was after, like, months of... Like, almost 2 months of this. So,
Yeah, seriously.
Saying them on the internet. That's for everyone to see. Stuff like that should be kept in private, not
it
shared.
was until it
And
had
it was
to be
until
public.
it wasn't because he just wouldn't stop.
Yep.
Anyways, let's go.
That's what I believe is wrong in that. Because you can't share private. Because something that should be kept in a private conversation shouldn't be shared for everyone to see.
Was it?
Well, if they're doing awful things, then they should be exposed for it.
Yeah, and hell, even if they aren't doing, like, crimes against humanity, if they're still being a piece of shit, it should be... If they refuse to their actions, they should still be called out for it. And
Yeah, exactly.
in an audience of their peers. And
Yeah.
and I can already tell a bunch of new faces in chat are Hyena's peers, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
There are.
He had the chance to be on here to respond to it. He just said no.
He just
And then
didn't.
And then threatened to to steal Kurt Cobain's microphone.
Oh man.
That's completely wrong and invasion of privacy.
Yep, and Hubbard's on Pineapple's side too.
He's only on his side because he's a minor and he's still learning about stuff. I feel like he's more connected. I feel like he's more he's more with them because of Laura, because he trusts Laura as the mother. So
Once
Hubbard
again, get on, because I don't really speak to Hubbard that much.
will
Yeah.
go to any side that Laura is. And
He has
for
brain
Laura,
cells.
speak to claims he's neutral on the situation, but this is not a sign of neutrality.
And Raymond, no, he really does not like
Me and
me
Laura got out
for
of the
some
bed.
reason.
We got out of the
No,
bed.
he does
so
not.
We got to watch more Steven Universe. So gotta have to get going.
Alright. You and Laura enjoy your Steven Universe, but again, whatever happens on Pineapple and Dustin, I'm not gonna see it because
You probably
I
will.
don't want that kind of trauma.
Oh, boo-hoo, it's traumatizing when people make fun of you on the internet.
It's boo-hoo. It's traumatizing when they expose my actions
Exactly.
and laugh about them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
seriously.
Pineapple can say whatever he wants, but he'll know that I won't be there to listen to him.
I mean,
I
who
won't be
knows?
broke.
He could or couldn't. If he isn't, he's no better than Zengo.
Yeah.
So with that being said, are you and Laura gonna move to the movie room DC for your Steven Universe?
Yep, we're on season 2 right now.
Oh, that's nice. But whatever does happen, Sonia, I just hope this whole situation doesn't make Laura go back to the way she was when you and her left.
It won't.
No, it
No.
won't.
It will
Because,
never.
yes, like I said, it's not going to make Laura go back to a bad place. Because, however, what he wanted was for Laura to go back to being...
It was exactly what he wanted, was for Laura to go back to a bad place.
Yeah, and be back to the old self I was before, back in the old days, which, again, I'm not gonna do that again. I refuse.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's continue.
Let's continue.
Left each other because this is bringing back memories of us. We've lost so many friends due to Pineapple and Delta.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Also, Zengo moment. I lost so many friends.
Like, no, they lose friends because of their own actions. We
Yeah,
just
it's-
highlight their own actions.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, as for Hunter, Hunter is different. I lost Hunter due to Neko and Sword.
What?
What? Hunter was, like, being creepy with Neko. Like, of course she was gonna cut ties with him.
Anyways, Nite, just another Kirby fan. But yeah, let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that he... Yep, I'm still being friends with him because he says things repeatedly.
But that's a mistake that most people like us make. Remember, not everyone's perfect. We all have our minds.
No one's perfect.
No one's
Right?
perfect, but, like, you should at least have the standard of not being into kids and not associating with people who are into kids and not trying to force someone and not trying to force abusive relationships back into existence.
Yeah,
You should at least have that common decency. Anyways, let's go.
common sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decency and sense.
And like me and Laura, we're autistic. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, don't use autism as a crutch to say that you're not perfect. Like, I'm autistic and I've made mistakes. I don't do these
Same
sorts of things, all right?
Yeah, autism can be used as an explanation, but it's not an excuse.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. It's an explanation, it's not an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, let's go.
But I feel like the way Pineapple does this thing kind of seems like a good way to target people with autism.
He thinks 2:25 at night is my whole thing.
It's not. No,
He gives literally no credit to you, Delta. Like, none at all.
you jerk, Hyena. You wanna go? You wanna go? Just kidding.
You're good.
Darkrai says, Hyena, how could this happen to me? Everyone else made mistakes. I got nowhere to run. It's like,
Life goes on as I'm fading away. That's that song.
I realized
Yes.
that halfway through.
I just don't want people to be victimized by people like that.
They're not victims, though. They're just people being called out for their actions.
Yeah.
That's not.
And we've never harassed them. We've never done anything to harm them. We've just made things we just brought things to light, and it usually isn't more than one stream. So
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have one question though. After you're done watching the second season of Steven Universe, are you planning on
and
showing
I don't think
more?
there's anything after this point.
Okay, all right. I guess we can stop from there.
Yeah.
Either way, so yeah. Another thing about that, remember when he said I was like corrupting people by being mean on the internet? Yeah, he says that when he encourages others to make NSFW artwork. So
Like this. Go ahead and share this with you guys.
and then
Alrighty.
if we go next,
Oh,
You
this
see
is where
he-
the part begins.
Yeah, you see here, this artist says, Hyena Droid YT, which is Hyena, encouraged me to post the uncensored version of this character. I don't know. And who knows,
Arya.
I might... Arya, yeah. And who knows, I might post more content like this in the future. What do you guys think? And then you scroll down below, and he says, Hyena says, art is art, plus you're a adult, so everyone will... Oh, yeah. Art is art, plus you're a adult, so everyone will understand you're experimenting with 18+. And then
so
she
it's him. Yeah, and she just says yeah. But like I said, it is him who's encouraging people to do this shit. I would say this is more corrupting than anything I've ever done.
Yeah, to a much... Yeah, I would say... I would agree.
But yeah, after this call though, me and Sonya talked. I talked over about it, and it's like, and I was like, "Hey, Sonya, he blatantly lied to your face, and here's proof of that." So, and this apparently made Sonya angry at him. So, and she went off, as we can see here. I guess use the Pogger's voice or Sonya Delta.
Okay, alright. How did work go for you today, Laura? You're in hot water now, Hyena. What do you mean? Like, you're in trouble now for being friends with Nate, lying to me that you lost contact with Nate. You're going to be called out on the show today with Pineapple. What the heck are you talking about? Explain this. You streamed with Nate a month ago when you said you hadn't talked to him since February.
And then there's that image I showed earlier.
Yep, there's that one.
Yep.
That was scheduled and for an event we worked together on. We talked about it on February. How can you be so sure? You still talk with him? It was a scheduled event plus the tournament ended. We haven't chatted since then.
Sure,
Sure.
You lied. And two, why not exclude him because he's a pedophile?
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Because, doesn't want to.
Nope.
I find that hard to believe. Besides, Sasha, I understand you care about protecting Laura, and listen here, there hasn't been any contact of Nate and Laura for months now. That's a dead drama, he moved on.
But he wanted it. He wanted it, though.
Yeah. And how would you know that he moved on if you are supposedly not in contact with him anymore?
Yeah. Like...
Someone's
then
here.
I
Yeah.
joined.
Yeah.
At this point, I joined. And then
Yeah.
Sonya
Someone's
said-
here to see you. And then Laura says,
Yep.
Oh boy, let me get my popcorn ready.
"There's no running out of this, Hyena." And then he leaves the server.
Oh, he left the server.
And then milked me out for laughing.
Epic. It's again Zengo moment. Zengo did the same thing when Dark Cyclone entered like a group chat that the other High Wizard people
Yeah.
were doing with Zengo. It's a literal Zengo
not
moment.
not to mention a group chat they made to talk to Dark Rifle, and so that was funny. And so that was even funnier then. But either way,
Yeah.
you can. That's the big two-parter stream that lasted over 6 hours in total. So
Yep.
if you want to see that shit.
I think it was was it over 6 hours? I think it was way more than that.
Combined, it's over 6 hours.
Yeah.
The next stream was like 3 hours though.
Yeah, part 1, part 2 combined over 6 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I get you're right, but also it's way more than that. Anyways,
So yeah, that's it. At this point, Hyena blocked Laura. Laura removed him from another server, one of her servers, and I presume blocked him back. And at this point, it kind of goes cold. But that's not the end of Hyena, though. There is some... Because he said he was taught right when it came to the internet. Except he wasn't, because it was extremely easy to find all his social media.
yeah, and this is censored here, by the way. His name is obviously not Walter Hartwell White. Pineapple did that.
Yep. So yeah, here's his Facebook page, and then another from someone signed in.
Let me
Of
see.
his Facebook page.
After every one of these, I'm gonna make sure that these aren't.
I did everything. Don't worry.
Oh no, you
This
didn't.
was-
There's a part there
Oh,
that wasn't
fuck.
censored.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I put the nice
Just
image
zoom
up
in.
beforehand.
Just zoom in.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I missed.
It's okay.
It's alright.
I put the nice image up
The
before
one,
it was on stream.
the one I miss.
It's
Fuck.
okay. It wasn't shown.
I know.
Yeah, no worries,
I
you're
just
good.
feel embarrassed because I say I did it, and then I fucked up in the very next one.
Scuffed pineapple.
Oh boy, I think the talking chew toy really lost his senses.
Oh, fuck you, Laura, you piece of shit.
I just say it, buddy. You're the new pineapple chew toy.
What the fuck did you say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I granted chocolate shots and ABC unconfirmed kill.
I'm sorry. According to plan, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Pineapple, the talking chew toy.
Fuck you.
Sorry, there you go.
It's okay.
Had to do it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Anyways, let me put.
you! You fucking dick!
Always naysaying.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Anyways, let's see. See if the next image. Okay. Next image is.
Before it,
Yeah?
go back.
Go back. Okay.
Scroll in. We didn't go into it. He literally doxed his fucking hometown in this.
Yep.
And then
He did.
along with that,
He
in the
doxed his
previous one it
friends.
says he has no job, nothing. He didn't go to school, like higher education, no job or anything. So
Oh wow.
fucker's a neat. So
Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see here. This
And
one
here is
is.
his
This one's good. This
Instagram.
one's fine. Son of blank, boyfriend of blank.
Yeah, so he straight up doxes his own mother on his Instagram page.
What an actual jerk! Like it's one thing to dox your own information, but to dox your family's information, that's like actually a jerk move.
And once
Yeah.
again, his name is Walter Hartwell White. He lives at something Albuquerque, Mexico.
Yes. He lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
New Mexico. And then here are some of his posts.
Let me see.
his-
Make sure these are properly censored. Yes, they are. Okay.
This one just made me burst out of laughing. Like, look at this fucker.
It's the most like this is so like 2013 cringe like gamer thumbnail.
Yeah,
Like-
like for like a 13-year-old.
Yeah,
doing a
definitely.
YouTube channel.
Exactly.
But this man's like 22, isn't he?
I think I don't know.
Neko said he was 22. Like, is that right, Laura?
Yeah, 22.
This
yes,
is
correct.
a 22-year-old man.
I am ashamed to be the same age as this guy. Straight up.
Funny enough, I'm 22 as well.
Wow. All right. So we're both ashamed to be the same age as this guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
Next, let me see if it's censored really quick.
Here-
Yes, it is.
Here is him in a Halloween outfit as Jason Voorhees.
Voorhees.
That's
Yes.
Jason Voorhees.
Yes.
His face is too big for the mask.
Yep. And he has man boobs.
Yes, he does.
Also,
We might have
by
to
the
censor
way-
that in post. I'm just kidding.
And by the way, just to point out, he ats a 15-year-old girl. I censored her out because she has no involvement in this. He ats a 15-year-old girl, my Halloween outfit, And then this 15-year-old girl says, "OMG, that's so good." And then he says, "Thank you." Now,
That's sus.
it's
but
just because he's a creepy motherfucker. I felt like pointing that out. There's no evidence. They could be family for all I know. I mean, I've seen family photos of this guy. I mean, he doesn't exactly make it hard to find. But I didn't see that 15-year-old girl. But at the same time, it doesn't indicate anything intrinsically. He's just a creepy motherfucker who associates with a pedophile.
Exactly.
And more on the creepy thing. Delta, pull up the channel now.
The channel?
Like
All right, let me
the
go
video.
ahead. The video, yes. All right. Here you go. All right, I will stream this with you guys.
Okie dokie.
Dark High Clone says the mask looks like a gimp.
Oh, it does. It does. Anyways, let's watch this.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Hyena.
This is creepy. I actually.
It is creepy.
I
It's
jumped.
not-
A hockey.
Not in the way he intends, but I jumped back because of how creepy he sounds.
I mean, this is the exact man who would try to force someone back into a relationship with a pedophile. Like,
Seriously.
unequivocally, this is the type of man who would do it.
I'm gonna be wearing this hockey mask.
This is public, by the way.
I can barely handle this. I cannot handle this.
With some random clothes.
Fucking Angry Bird in
I'm
the
gonna
background.
Try to be Jason. I was planning on being Jason Voorhees, but I didn't have enough money for the Jason Voorhees clothes.
Ew, exactly,
So I'm just gonna use
ew.
some of my clothes as a replacement. But A for effort. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye.
So,
What a
chat,
creep.
isn't that
What a creep.
that guy is fucking creepy. But yeah, let's go into his YouTube channel and take a look at his high quality content.
Let's look at his amazing content. All right.
So yeah, just go into video. Let's go into
let's-
live
Or live? Okay.
because that's where. So he has a rant stream too,
Of course he does.
where he doesn't talk about us much, but in rant stream 1, where he doesn't talk about us much. He, like in the second one, he mentions how we were manipulating Hunter, and it's like, what?
No, what? No, we weren't. We were just calling him out for being a creep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if we scroll down a little bit, we will see, and scroll up a bit, the fluster streams. Like, dude, if you're gonna jack off, do it in fucking private.
And especially don't do it on YouTube, because, like, bro, it's against TOS. But I don't think he's literally doing it.
No, he's probably literally doing it. He's just not showing himself doing it. He's
Oh,
getting
dear.
he's getting people. He's getting turned on and then jacking it. 100%. Like, why the fuck would you do a fluster stream?
It's why would you do these? Why would anyone do these?
Why would anyone do this? That's the question of the hour.
How could anyone do this? If any of y'all in the chat get the reference, I love you.
Anyways, other than that, the rest of his content's shit. So.
It's just blah.
And it's not notable.
Yeah, it's
Anyways,
not notable.
and now we're gonna move on to his DeviantArt.
Yes, we are. Let me go ahead and get this going. All right.
S&M Jason Voorhees.
S&M Jason Voorhees. Oh god.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna share this with you guys, and then I will share this with you guys in the chat.
All right.
So this is
Okay.
Hyena's DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Of course, he plays Splatoon.
Yeah. Anyways, next. There's nothing really important here other than I found this hilarious.
Mark Hamill as Hyena art.
Him.
That I don't. One, why, and two, I don't even think that would be a very fitting casting choice.
No. I don't think
No.
he'd want to. I don't think Mark Hamill would lower himself to doing something, to voicing someone like Hyena, who's a fucking degenerate.
Oh, Dark Recklin says
No.
Hyena is in the Pooh's Adventures wiki. We gotta see that, actually.
Oh shit! Really?
We gotta see that after we look through his DeviantArt profile. We gotta see that.
Arcry, link it to me. Like, DM me with it. And I'll
Yeah, DM Pineapple.
And next one.
Yes.
The rest of it. But here are his favorites.
Yes. So
He is very. Aside from this, is about all we can show because in between all of this is a fuck ton of Sonic porn.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
absolute metric fuck ton. That is the
Yeah.
right. That's the right unit for this because it's porn. But like, holy fucking shit, there's so much Sonic porn. But he also, there's more notable. He seems to have a fetish for quicksand.
Which is weird.
What?
People just have that sometimes. It's really weird. I don't get it.
Okay,
don't know.
I was never told
People-
that, but all right.
People who are into quicksand in the chat, tell us why you're into quicksand.
Like, what the
Nope.
fuck?
Not me. Nope.
Yeah, a lot of Amy Rose, which, depending on
Yeah.
how your stance on that, it could be extremely sus or.
It could be sus or not, but it's honestly iffy. Let's go.
Anyways,
Next one.
He's also has a fetish for drowning.
Yeah, that's kind of actually terrifying.
That is.
It's literally being into
It's so
dying.
it's so terrifying it teleported Laura back to the back rooms.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
Drowning is like one of the worst ways to die too. It's like it's
It is.
painful. It's like
Yeah.
why would you be into that? Ugh.
Yes.
Anyways,
And,
next.
and Hover, Amy was 12, and then that was deconfirmed. But even then, a bunch of people made porn of her, not really seeing her as a kid. So it's up in the
iffy.
air.
It's up in the air, honestly.
It's not Cream the Rabbit, where it's very obviously a small child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then there's this. It's like a FNAF animatronic, FNAF security breach looking thing.
Yeah,
Anyways, next screenshot. Or that's it, actually.
that is it. But there's apparently one more thing.
Yeah, it's the, there's apparently an entry on the Pooh's Adventures wiki on
Dark Ray
Hyena.
Clone still hasn't DM'd me it, but I'm
Get on
going
it, Dark
to-
Ray Clone. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
Pineapple can probably find it himself. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Or I could find it, actually. Hold up. Let me see if I can
I'm
find it.
looking.
You're looking? Alright, okay, cool.
All right.
Alright, I'll address the chat in the meantime. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, you're good. Just looking over at chat. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not really that in depth. It seems.
Oh,
Not
okay.
really that.
Is it worth looking at least?
Give me a second.
Take your time.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, alright, I guess. I
Yeah.
guess that's it for that, and then we'll have like selective Collins.
Well, we're gonna do Collins, but before just general pop, there's some people who wanted to speak about their experiences with Hyena. So
Yeah.
one of them being Sonya, the other being Hover. I'm just gonna drag Sonya into the call first.
Okay, sounds good.
You might want to ask her first because it might be very late at her end. It's midnight at her end.
It's midnight at my end.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I'll drag Hover in since he's probably
He's
always
obviously
down.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sonya kind of told me it's really late. She would like to join, but she might pass. But she does wish you all the best of luck of getting Hyena out of the way.
Alright.
So yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. And Neko, you can just give me a second and
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, no.
After Hover's done, you can totally talk about him. Hey,
There's
what's
my
up,
son.
Hover?
There he is. Hey, son.
Hello.
So, what was it? How you enjoyed the stream so far? Like,
Holy crap, that was so much.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I had to keep that bottled in for so long.
Yeah.
Well, now you have the chance to actually talk about your experience with him. So,
Yes.
what's Hyena like? Is he a good guy?
what do you have to say about him?
He's basically Nathan the Second.
Oh dear.
Oh,
All right. Elaborate, please.
yeah. So,
Okay, I will talk about one of the incidents that happened, like, recently before.
So, Laura, she made a stream, a Date Marry or Kill stream. Me and Hyena were in it. There was another minor in it. Her name was Maddie, which I currently left recently. So we were just playing that game, and I had my Oogie plushie, and I did something that Hyena didn't like, and
How did he
Hyena,
react?
Hyena is his plushie form. He basically forced me to grab my Oogie plushie and make that Oogie plushie suck my dick in front of the camera.
What the
What?
fuck?
Oh my! What?
Oh no!
What?
Oh my god, no!
Okay, this.
Do you
just
still
got
have
really
that
dark.
stream
I'm
archived?
so sorry.
No.
I'm really sorry, Hover. I'm
No,
really sorry, Hover.
When I told Laura about it, she deleted the stream immediately.
Wow, I am.
Okay. Oh my god, I was
And
not
it-
told by him. Oh my god. No.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Holy
I'm mad. I'm
cow.
sorry. I'm mad.
Hover here is 15, by the way.
Yeah, Hover's 15.
I know.
And
Yeah, no, I get that.
and Hyena is purportedly bisexual.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I'm the same sexuality as him, and also for context reason, the reason I kept blocking him and kept removing him from my server was because of stuff like that. He was giving me major Jorge vibes, and I felt really uncomfortable. And
You
I
mean
was-
George?
I mean George
Yes.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's George.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy cow, that's quite the twist. I didn't know any of that happened. I'm.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I told. Yeah,
Oh my.
it was a nightmare,
I bet.
It's.
and yeah, that's the reason I kept blocking him and removing him, and the reason why I was still friends with him now was because I know Laura was still in contact with him, and I didn't want
Yeah.
to break anything else like I already had.
Nope. Like I told you, dude. Don't be afraid to do the right thing.
Exactly.
You hated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, also, I remember one day I just told everybody about Hyena, like I started spreading drama, and then Laura got upset at me for that, so I highly apologize for that. I was just really stressed.
no,
No,
you
it's-
did the right thing.
You did the
Laura
right thing in this
Yeah.
case.
didn't. Laura just made a mistake in that.
I did.
in
Yes.
that
I
act.
highly regret that. Yes, I do. I regret that again.
It's all right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
another note. Wasn't Hyena trying to make you bisexual, Laura?
Oh yeah, about that. He
Oh.
still is.
Or well, was before he blocked you.
Yeah, since he was trying to get me to another character who goes by the name Adrian, aka Cyper 6, one of the characters that I had a childhood favorite from.
Of course. Other than
Yeah.
that, though, didn't he also ship you and Sonya? Like,
Oh, yeah, he did.
yeah.
He said
Zango
that.
moment.
Yes.
Said that.
fucking indeed Zango moment. Like,
Which
'cause Zango literally did that with Ellie.
Yeah,
and
he did
everything.
that. He did that with Ellie. Yeah.
yeah, which personally Sonya and I had a good conversation about the whole Laura and Sonya conversation, and which both me and Sonya were uncomfortable for what Hyena said to both me and Sonya. We both were not comfortable with that, and Sonya can vouch for that in DM.
And yeah, like I understand. That's what like that's messed up.
It is.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
character he's trying to make you simp for, and Echo points out, is
Yes, 'cause-
13.
Yeah, because Neko told me
Okay.
about that in DMs. She originally thought that I was the one who made Laura bisexual, but no, it was Hyena.
Yeah.
Or trying to, but whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
You can't exactly do
can't-
that though.
Yeah, you can't force someone to be like bi or anything like that. You can't do that.
It seems like he just wants you to. It seems like he just wants you to be at Laura so he can fulfill a sexual fantasy.
Which is
Yeah,
weird.
exactly.
It's very
is.
weird.
I mean,
Very.
he tried to make you simp for a 13-year-old gender bent.
Yeah.
Girl,
Which.
Ay.
Yeah, she goes by the name, which the
Well,
original character was go by Danny
yeah,
Phantom, but she
Danny
goes by
Phantom.
Danielle. Yeah.
Hmm.
Danielle, yeah.
hmm Yeah, which I knew she was
Fucking
underage,
weird.
but again, it was just kind of scary
It
to
was-
think
it
about
was-
it. But yeah,
It was just to try and make him just shut up, really.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes,
Not actually into that character, right?
Also, to everyone else,
no,
thank
There we
you. I am doing a lot better now that I cut ties with them finally.
That's good.
same.
Like I said, Hover. don't be afraid to do the right thing. Always just do what you think is right, regardless of what others say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got to maintain your
It doesn't
integrity.
matter.
Do the
It
right
doesn't
thing
matter.
even when no one's judging you.
It doesn't matter if I'm saying something contrary to what's right, Laura's saying something, Delta's saying something contrary to what's right. Always do speak up for yourself, always assert yourself, and always do the right thing.
Exactly. Just do the right thing. Maintain your
Yeah.
integrity.
I
Yeah.
trust that the whole time.
Yeah, even
There's
though
mo-
Hyena's like a bully to you, stand up to that bully and show him what you're made of. Don't let him backfire you.
Or at least
However-
cut ties with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's the better. The way to stand up to him is doing that. I mean, he's
Yeah.
obviously too much of a wiener to actually face people calling him out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's this one time in the Lord stream where he said that he simped for the Aquatia Girls version of Rainbow Dash, and I immediately called him out on it.
why?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Rainbow Dash and the Aquatia Girls version is the same age as me.
Oh fuck.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they're
That's
underage
canon?
characters as well. Yes.
I mean, it makes sense. They're in high school.
Like,
That's what I tried telling him.
Like, holy shit! I think there's more Zengo than.
There's more
fucking
of Zengo in this guy than we initially thought.
Yeah, the
I-
only reason why
I wouldn't completely say it at this point, but
Yeah.
he's certainly a dangerous person.
He's
as-
certainly dangerous, as I put before we eventually found out that Zengo indeed was into kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
from my side, yeah, he has been very dangerous.
he has.
No, in that case, I would just say, Laura, just keep him blocked forever if he's because of all of this on top of what was already going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to tell you this for a while.
Well, now that you told me this now, I am very gonna so sorry his ass, block his ass and his girlfriend for this shit, and I cannot do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Hell
Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't care what his girlfriend can say to me, but she can't harm me, so she's blocked, so I don't give two shits about her, so fuck her.
Fuck her indeed.
Yeah, I mean, she's dense. Very dense.
Indeed. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, what else did we want to say?
Is there anything else you want to say, Hover, at all?
Hover?
Yes, he has tried forcing Laura and the other ones in my server and Laura's server to do voice chats.
Zengo moment.
Zengo moment. Yeah. What
Yes.
what kind of voice chats would they be?
He was basically just showing off his TikTok where he'd basically, like, I'm just gonna say this right now, his appearance gave me Nathan vibes.
I mean, he is. They're both fat fucks.
Yeah.
And
They are.
they both say and such.
He says and such.
They do. He
He
does
says-
at times, yes.
Well, everyone says and such in time, but he
Yeah.
says
and such.
regularly.
And
Oh
such.
my
Mhm.
god.
Yep.
Does
Also, thank you, Jojo.
Anyways, anything else you have? Like,
Just one more question. What do you guys think of the 225 animatics I've been making?
I haven't seen them actually.
I haven't seen them either. Actually, I should watch them.
Oh shit, I should send them to you. Okay.
Yes, you should. What
Yeah,
the
that'd be a
fuck
good
are
idea.
you doing? Send them now, you piece of shit.
I sent them in the server.
What
Oh.
server?
Yelling and swearing at a 15-year-old. Brought to you by Pineapple.
Yeah, take it easy.
It's a joke, man. No, it's
Yeah.
I'll probably send it in one of the group chats I'm in, but yeah. Anyways, thank you for having me on. I will probably I'll probably just go to sleep or just stay in the chat. I have no idea, but thank you for letting me speak out. I was very, very uncomfortable by this. I'm so glad this has finally gotten situated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially from what we just heard from you, like, holy cow.
yeah. There's
Indeed.
more
Yeah.
to this. Like,
There is more to it than we initially thought.
I mean, I would certainly say he's a dangerous person. If
Me too.
Yes.
Yep.
If what you said is anything to go by, then yes, he's very dangerous.
Yes, that stream used to be up, but Laura deleted it.
Yep.
Yeah.
should have archived it, unfortunately, but
I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't know if I should have recorded it. I was just I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah, either way though, see you around, man.
See ya.
See ya.
Catch you around, Hover.
Bye.
And there he
Anyways,
goes.
Neko wanted in. So like I
Yeah,
said,
let's get her in.
we're doing
no.
selective ones first before we open up to the whole chat.
Yep.
Okay.
And Delta, just put in the link to the call-ins, just in case there are a lot of new faces here. So
Okay, so if you guys wanna join the 225 and Night call-in server, I will send the link to that server right now.
yeah. After this, we'll just go in. Hey, Neko.
Hey, Sissy.
What's up?
Yay.
How's it
Hey,
going?
Nico.
Hello.
So, what do you think? Like,
Holy crap, I forgot that Hover told me about that. He was like crying in a VC a while back when that went down.
Yeah.
I
No,
would
legit.
would be too if I were in his position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
When he told me that for what Hyena said to him, OMG, I'm now very angry with that. Legit. Like, no, that's not okay, first off. He's an underage kid, first of all.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
it's
Yeah,
messed
no.
up.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
no.
Neko, anything you want to say about your experiences with Hyena, or
Good.
anything,
let
or
me
anything you want to
see.
add at all?
Let me see. It's been so long. Oh. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought. I hate this.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, I would say that Hyena is a very difficult person. I would say
He's a dangerous
he.
person.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is. I will say what he's spreading lies are not true. I can vouch for that.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend did not do any of those things.
Yeah, he did not groom you like
No.
an
No,
18-year-old
no.
grooming a 22-year-old. That's
That's impossible. That's literally.
No,
Hell
not
no.
really.
No.
Uh-uh.
No.
I will say like he did some iffy things. I'm trying to recall a couple of instances. I would say that one time, I think this was back in Laura's old server, way back then. I think this was before the 18 plus saga is what we nicknamed it in my server. He would say very creepy things in the flustering room.
Mhm.
He would say, this was way before I was starting dating at the time, so this was around last year. He would just say weird things about, like, I had a crush list back then. I don't anymore, because the only person head over here is my own boyfriend. I don't know if you'll rewatch this, but I love you, senpai.
Aww.
I will say that he did say a lot of. I will say I still have a couple of fictional crushes, but I'm normal. I don't.
all right. Not really relevant to the
Yeah.
Anyway, he would say very 18 plus things to me about my crushes. Like, I'm not joking that this happened. It's kind of hard to say because I never thought I would talk about this.
It's okay,
Just-
Neko. Take
It's
it
all
easy.
right. Take mine.
You speaking out about it just adds more fuel to the fire of Hyena's ass. So
Yeah.
He said that one of my fictional crushes was going to. I'm so sorry about this. If people are seeing this or hearing this,
Go ahead.
that they would. One of my fictional crushes, can't remember, would spank me
What?
That's creepy.
that is
and
creepy.
and would pin me on the wall. And this is
No.
like,
Yeah.
That's
Mm-mm.
creepy.
No.
he said it in Laura's public server, and me being stupid just went along with it and did not get it. It went over my head.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
dear
was
God,
just
no.
that's fucking creepy.
I don't have screenshots of that because that server is gone. That's all I can really recall. Other instances is I think he would be very creepy on Laura's streams towards me. I have no idea why me. I don't know why.
Don't know either.
Mm-mm. And I will say, like, again, in the screenshots that were shown, I never mentioned Hyena or his girlfriend when I was on the birthday stream. I just came in there to be stupid and have fun. Honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot when he said that to me in the server until that brought back, and I'm like, holy crap, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking.
Mhm.
It's more.
I mean, it's believable.
It is
testable.
believable.
Yep.
Mhm. He would try to send me, back in the server, there was an 18 plus flustering room in Laura's old server, and
back in the old days, yes.
yeah, back in the old days. This was last year, and
Yep.
Hyena sent me porn.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he did.
It
Yeah,
was I told him multiple times that I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't. And he would ping me different times, not constantly, but different times.
Yeah. Just randomly.
Mhm. Yes.
Just like with Nate, he does that to me at times too, but not anymore since I cut him off completely.
Well, good. But yeah. I think that's all
Didn't
I could...
Hyena also spam you with porn, much like Nate, though, Laura?
Oh, yes, he has. Like Simba, Ratchet, Puss in Boots, and so many other crushes that I had on file. There are 16, 17 crushes total maximum as we speak, since I cut off all the other minor characters out of the way. I had that adjusted, but I go for only 17 crushes that I go interacting the most. But yes, occasionally he has pinged me, like, mostly Simba porn.
Oh, okay.
He's
As a kid
Hyena...
or as an adult?
Adult form, because I mostly
Laura showed me it was as an adult.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. I mostly like the adult form of Simba, not
Well, yeah,
child.
okay,
No.
I mean, that's fucking weird, but
It's weird,
will
but I
s-
mean, it's fine.
I
At
will
least
say
it's an adult.
I will say I am the one that looked at Hyena's DeviantArt, and I almost vomited.
Ew.
Yeah, no, there's just so much. Yeah, go ahead, Pineapple.
It's just so much fucking Sonic porn.
It is.
Exactly.
I'm so
Yes.
sorry. I had to send it to him to back up a couple of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, Darkrai, if you're still in the chat, the goat, you actually cringed with me with that stuff. Thank you so much.
Someone in the chat by the name of Multi Dreamy Cutie says, funnily enough, Hyena was trying to send me porn of Lupin the Third content.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
they had me down.
But
no.
Oh, wait.
Gia.
Oh my
Gia.
gosh.
Wait, okay.
I
don't know this. I don't know this. How old is Lupin the Third?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't-
That's a good question.
Hey,
I don't know.
hey, I know that person. Hey, Gia, how old is he?
Give me a second.
He's looking. He's looking.
Okay. I actually have contact with that person, actually. Very close friend of mine.
Yeah, again. I'll still keep my distance away from her if she needs more time to catch up.
Yeah.
He's 20 years old. So.
Okay.
And then Robotnik then says 30. So.
Okay.
Like I said, people are saying adults. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Still creepy, but like.
Yeah, it is.
Just to randomly send porn.
I'm so sorry to say this, but he actually sent me very, much My Hero Academia porn.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he
I think
did.
Those are all teenagers.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
it was Todoroki.
Oh shit.
How
He's
old
like
is
6. Is he 16 or 15? I can't remember.
Oh dear.
You want me to look it? I can.
No, you don't have to. We understand they're kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well.
Yep.
I would say he's a pedophile, but I don't know if he's acted on real.
He has a lot of I'm sorry, but he has a lot of My Hero Academia porn in his favorites on his DeviantArt.
Like I said, at this point, I'd say he's a pedophile, but I don't think I don't know if he's actually gone after kids. Then again, what he did with Hover.
What he did with Hover? Oh god.
Yeah, hell no.
he came. He was crying on
I
these.
truly have my own Zengo. Holy fucking
You
shit.
really have your
do.
own Zengo now, Pineapple. How does it feel?
Fucking horrifying now that I discovered this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I went through.
How does it feel to have your own Zengo?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had to deal with this creepy individual.
Mm-hmm. They
The
had to
reason,
deal with him.
okay, context of that call when I blocked him because back then I did not freaking trust him, and I'm glad I still have him blocked still this day. And I will say, I don't know if Blue Kirby and Razor in the chat, I didn't make them block Hyena. I told them what he did to Hover, and they were kicked off to the moon. They were screaming. They were upset in a VC, and they're like, screw it. We're blocking him on VR chat and other socials. Screw it.
Shit's
Good.
fucked.
It is messed up.
It is. It is.
Fucking
Holy cow.
messed up. This guy latched onto me, and then we could discover all this shit. Like, if he didn't fucking spurg out at me, none of this would have happened. Like,
Yeah.
holy fucking shit.
It's
We have
just
our own
like
very
Zengo.
own Fucking Zengo.
You have your very own Zengo, Pineapple. Welcome to the
Wow.
club.
Yay.
Hey.
At first I thought he was just creepy Hunter, but he's more higher than that.
He is
Next
like
level.
Ugh.
He's on the level of Zengo.
He is on the
He is.
level of Zengo.
Innate.
We're seeing basically as if Zengo is in his 20s, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can't believe I'm the same age as
Oh, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda with the $2.
Yeah.
My brain. Spain,
Muy bien.
Spain.
Spain. Pop, 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 pop.
Esmeralda never gets.
Oh, wait, no, I have to read it in Esmeralda's voice.
Okay.
Spin. That's what you sound like, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's funny.
This
My
is good.
gosh.
Yes.
Anyways, do you have anything else to say, Neko, at all? Or?
I will say, like, again, never said anything about Hyena or his really crappy girlfriend. Never, neither has my own boyfriend never been involved with him at all. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have to add, but Hyena, if you're watching this stupid stream, well, it's not stupid, but you're stupid. Just get offline. Touch
Leave
grass.
the internet.
Touch
Turn
grass.
yourself into the police, you pedophile piece of shit.
Yes. All right. Well.
Anyways, that's everyone for like selective shit. So
Yeah. Let's go into the. So now we're gonna go into the actual, just straight up call-in server.
Alrighty.
Hey, Eggman.
Hey, Dr. Eggman, what's up?
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hey, so messed up you couldn't even be Dr. Eggman.
Yes. So I'm so unbelievably messed up, I didn't even do the voice.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all.
I don't blame you after this. It's like after the shit Hover told me and then the stuff Neko elaborated, it's like, this really is my own Zengo. Like,
it really is like Pineapple's personal Zengo.
Yep.
It's the same dynamic. Some dude like spurs at him, and then we find out all these horrible things about him.
Yep.
Like, it's almost like the same way that Hyena got on to Pineapple is the same way Zengo got on to Delta.
Yeah,
it is.
Only because they spurred out about him, they're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's like I speedrunned my own Zengo.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get your own Zengo any percent.
Yeah, because like the whole Zengo saga at this point has been going on since March 26th, 2022, which was over a year ago.
I was gonna say, was it March or was it February?
It was March.
All right.
It was March, yeah.
And I discovered you in like May.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I was there for a little bit of that stream
Hmm.
with Laura. I did not see the whole thing, and it was kind of weird because after I had eaten my dinner, which was a nice, tasty, toasty cheesesteak, I had
Nice.
no idea why she'd ended so early. And I was just like, well, she ended kind of early on that one. Well, after I heard what Hover said, when I heard what Hover said and what Pineapple did, not Pineapple. Pineapple doesn't do anything to Hover, but what Hyena did to Hover, I was just like, what?
That was my exact.
Shut!
That was my exact reaction.
Yep.
I was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's honestly, that's fucked up, and I'm surprised that didn't
is
get
fucked up.
TOS.
It was
Yep.
very messed up.
Indeed.
I'm very surprised it didn't get TOS, because honestly,
YouTube
who would
doesn't
even
care.
think that's okay? Especially because with that whole thing, cameras are on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I don't have a camera because one, I don't have a webcam. Two, my front camera on my phone's broken. So you can just have a nice photo of an egg as my face. But that's literally something you just don't do. You don't ask for that stuff on a one live stream, and two, where there are more than one person with cameras on. Like, you just don't do that at all.
And
and especially when at least one person in that stream is under the age of 18.
Exactly. Like, that's what makes it even more fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And since now I know that he's doing it with people, or he's doing this kind of stuff with people who are under that age, he has nothing left to do but either turn himself in or burn in hell.
I think the millstone is appropriate.
Yes. For reference, let me see if I still have this memorized. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hung about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Yes, still got it.
I'll be preparing you, Hyena. For in fact, I will give you worse than that. I'll tie you to a millstone and dump you off the bow of the egg carrier.
Ooh.
Nice. In Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, in Sonic Adventure. It's my game.
Yes, it's Eggman Adventure.
Yep.
Yeah, Sonic? Who cares about Sonic? It's about me!
I like that.
Yes.
Anyways, do you have anything else to say, Eggman?
Before I go, yes. Hyena, you get no bitches.
Yes.
Indeed. Well said, Eggman.
From the head to the leg, I'm the I'm the egg, I'm the man, and I just messed it up. I'm the man, I'm the egg.
To be fair, you're wrong. He has one massive bitch.
He is.
Well, that's not a bitch. That's a Karen. There's
There
a
you go.
difference. All right, then. So long, all my Eggman Empire supporters. And remember... Bye.
All right.
See ya.
See you later, Robotnik.
All right. Hello, Sean. Sean.
Sean.
Press X to Sean. Hey, how's it going?
Hold on, I'm just fixing my mic.
Okay.
Take your
Oh,
time.
you're good.
Alright, so okay, let's keep it on the down low, right? Yeah, let's keep it on the down low, right?
All right, I got you. Yeah, we're keeping it on the down
Yeah,
low.
go
All
ahead.
right, all right.
I wanted to ask a question about this movie that my son recently watched, and I don't know what's wrong with him. He's been searching up this, he's been watching this, these kid movies, I don't know, what's it called, what's it called? It's just the one with the cat, the Spanish cat or something. I don't know.
Puss in Boots? Is it Puss in Boots?
Yeah, Puss in Boots. Yeah, he's been watching so much of that shit lately. Like every day I see him repeating the same movie on and on and on and on. Like what's wrong with him? Like can one of you are adults, right? One of you are adults, right?
We all adults here, man. We all adults here.
Anyways. So tell me why he keeps repeating this movie and I keep seeing this Puss in Boots foot thing, like
because you haven't beat him enough. You need to beat your son more.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, he's been putting foot fetish or some. What's the name of it? What's the name? Foot fetish or some shit like that. I don't know.
You gotta tell him who's boss. You gotta say,
you gotta
hey,
beat him.
Yeah, you gotta get whatever thing you got and say, hey, this ain't right.
I know Frankie $2, Galvarino, my brother. Frankie $2 Galvarino. He runs the Bronx area. We both Genovese, you know? You know Genovese? Yeah, we both run that area. Um, right now I'm owning a tutorial. Things are going great, but my
Tutorial?
son, I don't know what's with him.
Tutorials.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like he keeps doing this Fanuc shit. I don't know what.
Alright.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Like,
Well,
what
Like
is
I
he
kids
doing?
said,
Yeah, kids
It's
be
what kids
kids.
do.
You just gotta beat them. That's it. You just gotta beat them.
Oh, you gotta beat him, huh?
Yeah, you gotta beat
I
them.
wouldn't beat my son, but
you need to.
Jesus, man.
Yeah,
What
not
need
the
would you
face.
do?
The face. That's off limits.
Wait,
but-
where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? You're from Brooklyn, Bronx. Where are you?
Queen. We're from Queen.
From Queen, yeah.
Queens. Alright, I know
Yes,
a
Queens.
couple people from Queens. I don't know. It's all a messed up thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you build your son an empire with all this luxury, this Italian American heritage. You know, like my father named Vittorio came to this country only $2 in his pocket. That's why his name was Vittorio $2, and my son, my brother Frankie $2, Galvarino, one of the biggest cheapskates I've ever heard, just like my father.
Ah, so
So
you
my
invested in
father
the stock
was
market
poor,
back in the 20s when it was booming.
Frank-
I see what's going on there.
What does that have to do anything with gents? He was an Italian. He worked. He was a
Ah,
worker.
okay.
Yeah,
The
well,
Italians built up NYC. They built up New York City.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Then comes in the
Doesn't
Irish
matter.
people. Then all these random ass races come in.
hey, what do you
ruin
have against the
everything.
Irish? I'm Irish. What do you have against the
You're
Irish?
Irish. You're Irish. All
Yeah,
right. You know what the Irish are? They only drink beer and shit around the talk. The
we drink
Italians,
Guinness.
we built everything.
You guys drink
spaghetti
Yeah, we built
you guys
everything. We
drink
built everything.
moonshine. That's like, is that not
we
the
drink
same thing?
Guinness, you spaghetti
You
fuck.
know, one of my friends here, hard at agriculture. He's a good working white man, even though he ain't Italian. Most white men I know, backstabbers. They're always sly. They're always nada. But this
Depends
white
on the
man
white
right
guy,
here,
but
out
yeah.
of agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
good. And my friend Aladdin Takib, all the way from the Arabians, big ties with Italia. Beautiful.
Either way,
Beautiful.
Sean. Either way, Sean.
We're
All
giving
I
you
gotta
the-
say is you're spoiling your kid, and you need to beat him.
Yeah, you gotta punish
I
him a
don't-
little
what-
bit. You
what-
know,
what
if he's
does-
disobeying,
what
you
does
gotta
fetish
punish
mean?
him.
What
Take
does-
away
what
the
does
stuff.
fetish mean? What does fetish mean? What does fetish mean?
It means he jacks off the feet.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Jacob? What you're fucking kidding
Yep.
me, right?
I'm not.
Is it gay?
Unfortunate-
Is it gay?
Not.
Oh shit.
It is gay.
You
It is gay.
motherfucker! God damn it!
Anyway, yeah, we's about to boot you from this call, right?
Nah, I'm just voting now.
There you go. All right, hey,
Oh,
Jojo,
yeah.
what's
Hey,
up?
Jojo!
What's
Hello.
good?
How's
Jojo.
everyone? Hey, how's everybody?
Good.
That's good
Very
here.
What did you think of the show? Like,
Messed up. Like, man,
Yeah.
finally have your own Zengo, and it's not great.
No.
no, it
it's not.
really is not.
Man, I didn't expect Hyena to be like that. Like, dang. Like, I thought he was being a sprig at first, but, like, after hearing what happened, dear God, he is much worse than I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
I want to make a poster after the show's over of just like Zengo and Hyena doing like the arm wrestle shake thing, and in the middle is just being into kids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you should do that. You should do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is something I realized that that when it comes to like the people who've been called out in the show that haven't learned their lesson like you have, Laura.
Oh, what would that be?
That would be like not counting you and Ellie, is that everyone else had not learned a lesson to shut up and keep everything on a down low. It's because like if they keep talking about this stuff trying to save their own asses, then well
They
they're
just dig
feeling
themselves
fire to the
bigger.
flame.
They dig themselves a deeper hole and reveal more about themselves, like as
that's
is
the-
evidence with tonight.
That's
Yeah.
the primary characteristic of the lol cow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
The more they talk about themselves, the more interesting and/or horrifying they become.
Exactly. Though I think it's a blessing that they're like this.
It is because they reveal what they are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
if they actually had a brain and known when to stay quiet, that'd be a lot scarier.
It would, and
It
the
would.
ones
Yeah.
who do are the ones that are scary.
Yep.
Yeah. Thankfully,
Mhm.
the ones that we've covering don't have a brain like that.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because even though Hyena is smart enough to figure out how I operate completely, he's not smart enough to hide his shit.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oh wait, did we say that at the same time, or?
What?
You owe someone a soda.
Oh, that's it. I'm
Me.
giving a Sprite.
Me. I'll say me, just for the sake of it. I want a soda.
Anyways, Jojo, do you have anything else you want to say?
These are my closing remarks. Happy early 4th of July, baby.
It's
That's
fucking
right.
Canada Day.
That's right.
Fucking
That's right.
Canada Day, you piece of shit.
USA.
Oh, boy.
USA.
Fuck you.
USA.
Fuck you. It's Canada
USA.
Day. Fuck you.
Alright.
Fuck you.
Alright. Super Happy Weapons guy is here.
What's up,
Nah,
Super
that's
Everyone's
fake.
guy? Sorry about that. We were just. What did you think of the stream?
Who the fuck let Zengo reproduce?
Uh,
I have no idea.
We don't know.
There's another one. Who the hell let him?
I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
brothers.
They could. Would not surprise me in the slightest.
yeah.
I mean, apparently Zengo's mother was white, so.
I
Half
just
brothers?
say, oh, okay, let's just go with, here's my cat cannon. They all came from a fucking tank from like a secret lab or something.
They're just like they're like experiments
They're
just to make like the most
self
putrid human
experiments.
beings.
And they
They're just-
escaped from the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, their only power is spurring out to get out.
Yep.
Yes, hey, you guys are a magnet for attracting fucking degenerates. I'll say that much.
We are.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
have no idea why.
No idea
Yeah.
why.
In Darkrai, it's if you get in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you can get the hot seat, then you can get on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we got 2 Zangos. That's
Yep.
there's
Pretty
really
much.
no hope. There's no hope for humanity at all.
Right?
Nope. That's why I like to watch the world burn.
Me too.
Honestly, though,
Crumble down.
I'm with you. I'm with you guys on this one.
Same.
No
Just watch
participating
everything-
in burning it. I just like to watch it with popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch everything burn and
That I
smell the
make
ashes.
over the flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the guy just really gives out like massive Zango vibes.
He really
He
does.
does.
He does.
Really does.
Yeah. Like, wow.
And before it was like, oh, it's because he's so petty and like going at. But now it's like, oh
It
no.
was a repeat of Zengo.
It really was a repeat of Zengo, but like a speed run.
Yep.
What would happen if those two fused together?
Oh
Dude.
no.
God.
The ultimate like chimera of awfulness.
Oh
No,
my
it just-
god.
They'll just do the ultimate out there.
The ultimate re.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh
if they
my.
fused with Jonathan Ross as well.
Oh yeah, if they
no.
fuse with Jonathan Ross, then they do the ultimate re.
Yeep.
No, well, the ultimate spur guy when they fuse. There you go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they declare war on Delta and pineapples alike.
And Darkrai clone and Astra Hyena and
And basically,
Okay,
basically everyone that isn't like just completely with them.
Well, who do they hate the most, to be honest? Like, in the group.
Zango hates me. Hyena
go.
hates Pineapple.
There we
Yep.
go. They're going after you. You're like their
Hate it.
top, on their hit list, the number one.
he fucking hated me for no reason though. Like holy shit. He just spurred out at me because I was convincing Laura to leave Nate. Like and then he just didn't.
Again,
Yeah.
Zango moment.
Yep.
Zango moment.
Yes.
Wow.
Anyways,
Yeah.
anything else you want to say, Super Heavy Weapons guy?
Yeah, Hyena man. If you ever hear this, you get no bitches.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
just he only
Well, he
gets
has
a
one,
Karen.
and he gets a Karen.
No, the only pictures he gets is his right hand.
And a cat. Well, yeah, technically true because it's over Discord.
Yeah.
And his only way to relieve himself is by using a pencil sharpener.
No
Oh,
offense,
boy.
Wilma, by the way.
Anyways,
Also, please send help. Me and Hell captive still. They haven't released me yet.
no, you didn't hear anything.
No, you didn't hear anything.
I
Actually
didn't hear it at
anything,
all.
which is good.
Darkrai Clone!
What's good,
the
Darkrai
goat.
Clone? The goat!
The goat.
Hey!
Heyo!
Hey, Darkrai Clone, what's up, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing pretty
Oh, fantastic, man.
Yeah.
The other goat is in the house.
Yeah.
So did you see that I have my own Zengo now?
Yeah, I saw that. And to be honest with you, when I was looking up through all of Hyena's DeviantArt shit, it's like, yeah, pretty much, like Nico was basically just apologizing for the fact of that my eyes were probably damaged from all the porn and all the fetish shit that he's got in his favorites, which are all public, by the way.
Oh, shit.
It's like, pretty much, I come from a porn server, so I'm completely used to all that shit.
I'm just desensitized to the internet, so I'm used to that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all good on all that parts, but yeah, I can safely say that at first I thought that Hyena was like a creepy weirdo, but after hearing what he did to Hover, it's like, holy fucking shit, this guy's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He is.
He is.
Same level as Zengo.
Especially if like there's especially if we could get like evidence of him doing these sorts of things, because right now we just have testimony.
It will 100% show up. 100%.
Yeah. At this point, I'm expecting evidence to like basically show up at our front door at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also,
I mean,
super heavy of weapons guy, no one can hear you scream.
No one can hear you scream.
Ouch.
On the internet, nobody can hear you scream.
We're merely figments of your imagination, super heavy weapons guy.
Oh yeah, also I also wanted to offer a correction. Yeah, Zengo's mother is not white. She's actually Hispanic, but from what he's told me, she's Hispanic, but she hates her own people.
Oh,
so
okay. That's weird.
So he goes around using Mexican slurs against her own people for some fucking reason. Like I have no fucking idea.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. He's just trying to make her look even worse.
He's just trying to make her look bad because she wouldn't let him play with his toys when he was little, and she made him do homework, and she was like I don't know.
Yep. Oh, she made him do his homework. She made him clean up his room. She made him put his fucking clothes in the washer and dryer.
She made him put his pants on.
She made him eat broccoli as a kid. Like, what an evil bitch.
So evil, man.
Yeah. So, but as for them mating, like, I wouldn't be surprised because I'm pretty sure that his mom and his dad is divorced. So I'm pretty sure that his mom's probably. So I'm pretty sure that his mom's probably fucked a whole bunch of people. Like I'm pretty sure that she's fucked probably Hyena's dad, and I know that she's fucked me because I'll just tell you right now. Ella era un pedazo de culo caliente.
Oh, I think it's something about someone being hot. That's all I know.
Actually, Spanish for she was a hot piece of ass.
Oh.
You only saw the Delta.
So yeah. Zengo. So yeah, Zengo, if you're listening to this right now, you got a problem with what I said? Come fight me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Also, go track down your half brother.
Yeah, go track down that half brother that's supposedly calling you out. I want to meet him. He seems like a cool guy.
Yep. And also tell Strider that I said hi. Your former friend, as you tell him.
Strider. Yeah, Strider.
Strider in massive quotations. It's literally Zengo.
Yeah.
Anyways, see ya, goat.
See you around.
See ya.
See ya, Darkrai.
All right. Aladdin. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm a random kid. How are you all?
Uh, I am Borb. I come in peace.
Well, very good. Very good, okay. I've been watching you for many years. My son, he been watching... Excuse me? Anyways, he been watching your videos for many years.
Nice.
Very many years. Months. I don't know, but... What? This man, he tell me I speak like a retard.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Mr. Shit.
Okay. I think this is gonna escalate very quickly if this doesn't stop.
I will calm down. I will calm down. I will calm down.
Okay. All right.
I don't know this man. I never met this man. Who is this? Who is this? Hold on, I need to calm down.
All right.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of the God, the most merciful, the beneficent. Oh, Merciful, provider of all things, we offer thanks for gratitude for this food and who prepared it. In a world where so many are hungry, we make do his food with humble hearts. Because that's all I do say. Anyway, did you guys watch this Netflix show? It's called Black Mirror. Did you watch Black Mirror? Hello?
I don't know. I am very sorry. I could hardly understand what you were saying. I know it's not your fault. It's totally fine.
Did you watch Black
You know what?
Mirror?
We're deporting him back to Syria.
Oh no! No, he came back. He came back. He got a ticket.
Yep,
You gotta get rid of him.
We'll fucking go.
All right, we've deported.
Okay, all right. Super Woman's guy, he's back.
He's back.
Something to Zengo. He said he's Mexican, right?
Zengo is Mexican, yes.
Yeah, and he doesn't act like one, right?
No, he acts like
he sure does not act like one.
Zengo, if you're listen to ever listen to this, porque voy a decir, tu pinche mamá es mi sillón, tu pinche abuela es mi sillón, tu pinche gente es mi sillón, pendejo.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't think he does either.
I just said, tu pinche abuela es mi sillón y tu mamá es una jota.
Oh.
Nice.
Y le gusta chupar mucho los huevos.
Again, I don't think he knows what. I don't even think Zengo knows what you're saying.
Yeah. Maybe he'll get Google Translate and he'll finally understand what it means.
There you go. All right.
Anyways,
Also, the last call. What was that?
Again, back to the basement.
Back to the basement. Hello, Blue Kirby.
Boyo!
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Blue Kirby.
Hey.
What brings you to the colony?
Well,
Your mic is AIDS.
Your mic is lagging.
Your mic is going crazy.
I'll fix that.
Yeah.
I'll do it at this for now.
There you go.
Yes, better.
There you go. Now I hear you.
Alrighty. I will say, I know this might be some information, but I know a couple of times before this whole thing was going on, and by God, the information. Oh, I'm just still pissed at him so much, and I know this was way before this escalated about at 100. He even this was on a birthday stream I was streaming. He actually asked to collaborate with me while I was streaming.
What?
Of course.
I'm not joking. I still have the VOD up, and I was playing it. I really didn't want to collab with this dude. And he said, "Oh, do you want to talk about it on Messenger?" And I really should have saved it, but my phone wasn't capable of doing that. And I was just like, let me just see this and see what information I could get out of it. And all of it was just absolute cringe.
Yeah.
He literally turned on his camera and showed me all the Switch games on it and bullshit. And I'm just I just want to get out of this call.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you whatsoever.
Oh my God, especially I know, especially what NECA told me about it. I am so freaking absolutely livid at what he did, and Pretty much, I kind of like, especially with like the feet fetish thing. I know one other like person that used to call a friend that I had the exact same thing, and I was like, no, just no.
Yeah, just no.
Yeah, just
Yep.
no.
Like
Absolutely
him,
not.
I ain't gonna go for freaking Zengo looking ass to be grinning in a pot of hot soup. No, thank you. Like, it's like, oh, I want to stick in. Oh, and especially to have all the stuff that the people that came forward on this, like, I feel so sorry for them that they had to go through all of that, and
Yeah.
especially, yeah, and it is just the most horrid thing. Like, I know, and with Neko vouching, I have blocked Neko, I have blocked Hyena on my own free will because I was livid and pissed at what he has done and how much of a sorry excuse of a human being he is.
He is.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, like the sorry excuse of a human being and shouldn't have been on this planet to begin with.
Nope.
Like,
At this point, I agree with you there.
like no one this deplorable should be doing this. No one this deplorable. But then again, there's people on this earth that are too deplorable for their own good.
Yep, definitely.
Like, and especially when he says, "Oh, pedophiles can change." No, they cannot. I've already encountered one. And he ain't changing no way. I've encountered so many weird people, and yet I get another one. Like, But anyways, how you guys been?
Good.
We've been alright.
That's at least good.
Kind of horrified at the revelation that Hyena's like actually a monster, but yeah.
That's kind of, he's just a deplorable human being. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Deplorable human being having to make everyone else suffer, and pretty much he's going to get called out on stream.
He will.
He did get called out on stream.
Good enough. Yeah, he is just a real baby not to show up.
No.
He is a wuss.
He is.
He a big wussy baby, dude.
He is.
Yeah, laughing at his own humiliation.
Yeah.
Anything
But I
else
do
you
would
have
love to
to
say
say,
some. I would love to say my last things, especially before I leave this wonderful, wonderful group chat call.
Go ahead.
Is Hyena, if you're watching this, I'm sorry of you being a deplorable human being, and this is karma. This is what you get, and this is what you deserve. And I'm sorry that I was probably this much of an idiot to even think this, and I had a very gut feeling that something was gonna happen, and I guess this was it. So karma has swung around and bit you in the rear, buddy.
All right.
Bit you right in the sorry cushion, bud.
Yeah. Anyways, any last words or?
I will say that I hope that everyone that has even encountered any of the horrific crap that has been done, especially when it came with Hyena, and Hyena, you have dug your grave about 20 feet under, and it's gonna go deeper, where you're gonna go to the bottom of the earth. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're just a very deplorable human being.
Indeed.
Well said.
Well said.
Hey, so I hear onion rings are it's harvest season for onions.
Remember, we burned down his farm and took all his corn.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, at least you can take solace in knowing that your neighbor, your neighbor has a farm of onions. You could probably mooch off of him.
Yeah.
What?
Your neighbor, he's got
Yeah,
he's got
I
onions
just
in his
kicked him.
farm.
Oh boy.
All right, yeah. All right, just get him
Oh,
out of
he's
there.
back again.
And I kicked him again.
Get him out of here.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Darkrai comes
Hey,
back.
Darkrai.
Actually, it is not Darkrai clone. It is I, Zengo Oshiba.
Hey, Cher, how's it going?
Oh, great.
That is right. I have been watching your stream very closely, Delta, and I have hacked into Darkrai Clone's account again, just to
Oh,
let you
no.
know that my half-brother Hyena is definitely one of the most smartest individuals in the world, and I will not let you tarnish his name any further than he already has.
I love this.
Oh,
Laugh as much as you want. But I'll have you know, I have already discovered Darkrai Clone's clone army that he has made to troll me. Lone Wolf may be his general, but I have my own clone army as well. And Hyena is a clone of yours truly, the perfect human being among mankind.
That's an exaggeration. You know you're about the biggest piece of shit. You couldn't even talk to us, and you call yourself perfect.
Yeah, right.
Well,
You
why
sound
should
like
a god...
Burns from Simpsons. What's his
Well,
name? The
I
like boss?
Well, to be honest with you, why should a god-like being, more or less a Zeus-like being, such as myself, dare to talk to such a lowly, pitiful mortal such as yourself?
You know what? Get out of
my.
here. You're
Get
done.
out of here, Zengo. Get out
Welcome to
of here.
Ban World, buddy.
Welcome to Ban World.
He almost sounded like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Just
You
saying.
know, you're right. That actually, it does sound like Frieza. It sounds just like Frieza. Hello, Dr.
Eggman's
Eggman.
back.
Have you come to make an announcement?
Who the fuck left Bubble Bass in the call?
Yep.
Is Zengo gonna order that triple bossy deluxe on a raft?
Boy, I full of animal stuff.
Oh my.
Because in all honesty, that's all I heard out of him.
I don't even know.
Neither.
I'll make an announcement about Hyena later. But first, oh no, I already did that. I was
Yeah,
just
you
like,
already
who left
did.
Bubble Bass? But in all honesty, if anyone else comes around here with you, Laura, you're mainly the person I came here to talk to. But if anyone else comes around here, like being like Hyena or Nate, make sure you go to these guys because they've done wonders for you.
Absolutely.
Or at the very least,
nobody does.
Or at the very least, if we can't be there for you, trust your instinct. And if they're being pushy like that, and if they're being like bad to you, just block them.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, catch you guys later. I gotta go continue beating up a blue pincushion.
Alright, catch
see
you
ya.
around, Robotnik.
All right, who's next?
Oh, Razor Leo.
Razor!
Hey, Anime Man, what's up?
Hello.
How's it going?
Kind of hard to hear you.
Sounds hard. Hold on.
We can't hear you, Razor.
Try going closer to your mic if you can.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm using two microphones. One to hear, one to speak.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
How's it going?
So,
I have entered. All right. Anyway, so after what I heard from what Hyena just said, that I'm gonna say it's bullshit. Very bullshit. And you can clearly see from the message that what I'm about to say to Amelia and Hyena and stuff, that's completely true. That's a roasting.
Yeah.
That's a completely exposed roast. So for that one, is the most ultimate roast for that. So
it's really anime. I gotta say, it's really anime.
It's like everything.
if you want to do that, feel free.
If you want to do that,
Oh,
feel
yeah.
free. But also, I get to be like, that's so anime, man.
Like I need some gacha codes for this one to make the anime. That'll be funny. That'll be great.
Yeah.
So, for this kind of behavior that Hyena literally just, like, acting completely stupid, and acting like a hypocrite. Sorry, my words cannot speak very well.
None taken.
So.
We literally have Laura on this show, the queen of not being able to speak.
Oh, gee.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay.
Good.
So, the one thing that I'm about to say, first bullshit, is that if Amelia trusts to roast my wife, which is my girlfriend, Blue Kirby, I love you, babe, if you're watching this.
Aww.
That's cute.
If he tries to call me everyone in VR chat, or tries to like convince everyone, such as Chuntatsuku and everyone else in VR chat on Discord server, I was gonna be telling them that Hyena's lying to you. He's trying to manipulate you to bring everyone together with crazy fantasies that they just did. But for that, I'm gonna say this to you, Hyena. You are also be careful. This might be a headphone screaming warning.
I'm gonna turn you down.
Yeah.
Alright, be prepared to turn your volumes down. Prepare
Yeah,
to turn your
I'm doing
volumes
that.
down. Alright.
You don't have to chat, Delta already turned him down.
Yeah, I already turned you down.
Alright, be careful. Hyena, if you're hearing this, whatever you just said is completely fucking stupid that you just fucking did. I will literally fucking murder you if you tried threatening my
in
wife.
Minecraft, in Roblox, in Sonic Adventure, in Death Note.
Don't fucking fed
Or even
post.
Don't
screaming
fed
it.
post,
Yeah.
please.
Don't fucking I will fucking murder your guys.
In
Minecraft, please, my guy.
In Minecraft, sorry, I did not mean to say that. In Minecraft, I will use my stickers to stab you in the head, then drag your body to the underground water where you will be instantly dead.
In Dragon Ball Z.
In Dragon Ball Z. Yes.
In whatever fictional thing there is.
Whatever fictional. Whatever any kind of fictional it is going to be, I will literally, instantly, literally.
Yeah, okay, what the heck was that? That guy's weird! That guy's weird.
No, it's no offense to you. Just please don't fed post.
Yeah, please don't fed post.
No, that got a little bit too far. Yeah, that
The
went
farmer
too
we
far.
burned down his fields is bad.
What is your problem? Why?
We stole your corn and have become rich off it.
Yeah, we made our own corn farm with blackjack and hookers.
So, I talked to my therapist. I think his name was fucking, I don't even remember. But he was like, you have a serious problem with farming and crops. And I think this is the problem. When people mock me over my profession, I get offended. So,
where are the matches, Delta?
What'd you say?
Let me see. All right. Okay. Here's the matchbox. let me light a match really quick.
All right. Just toss it on the fields right there.
All right. There you go.
Who the hell?
Oh my goodness.
Get the hell out of my house.
We're not in your house. We're on your field.
I'm not talking to you. Who is this woman? No, I don't.
All right, let's just get out of here.
Yeah,
His
let's get
field is
out
on
of here.
fire.
Yeah, get him out.
Fire.
All right. Get out of here.
He's chasing us. He's chasing us.
He's chasing us. He's chasing us.
All right. I think that's enough for Collins.
Yeah, that's enough. All right.
Yeah.
Lower the amount to 3 so no one else can join.
But yeah, I'd say, like I said, we have Delta prepared something, and we have no other time to show it. So
Yes. All right.
All right.
I did prepare something. I hope you guys enjoy.
We got my buddy Iggy here, and of course, Zengo 366.
I've been at this 10 years, and I'll be here for 10 more.
It hurts to fucking hype, so I weaken. Don't believe in fucking Delta, cause he's right about me. He's only there for content, and he wants all the money. I'll hurt his face so hard his fault will be surfing. I'm losing too many friends when they were not who I am. I strike their shit down when they speak about my and then I stalk their account for years so they keep their skin sealed and they won't want to Delta later it will be revealed that I'm a snowflake and the fly. Dating is all this core and I'm on the fly. My harassment didn't work. Evidence ran on fuck of the fucked up shit I have done, but I still don't give a fuck. I'm going to date children. Only in fiction, you know. It's my goddamn don't exchange to your house. Stab you with my blade, then I'll use a weapon to get your children to not disobey. Okay? I like it, which I have to lie about. Though it still can delete like everyone now. That I'm a snowflake and the fly. Dating is all this core and I'm on the fly. Fucking Delta, fucking Hassan Pixie, like got the bullshit. Please to fucking arrest me. There's no citizenship, and I fucking hate that. I don't like the fact that I can't speak in voice chat. Everyone fucking hates me. I'm so goddamn pissed.
Give it time and you will see my true colors the moment you resist.
I'm a snowflake and the fly. Dating is all this core and I'm on the fly. Yes, I'm a snowflake and the fly. Dating is all this core and I'm on the fly.
All right, hope you enjoyed that, guys.
I certainly did, and it's like the third time seeing it.
Yep.
It's so good. I enjoyed making that so much.
It really is.
All right, I think that's it for the stream.
Yeah, that should be it.
Yep.
All right.
And super heavy weapons guy. You only say that because you're in the basement. So shut up.
Yeah. You're in the basement.
And either way, but yeah, I've been Pineapple.
I've been Delta 225.
And I have been Laura, the ultimate life form of Shadow.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Pingus.